We are back. Pull up Twitch. Might be important so we can see the chat. Star Valley crew back again.
One member is out of the room right now, but he'll be coming in a second. And the co-host is also on his way over.
Yeah.
Is my understanding.
Just us tonight.
On the same side.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that one day. I'm just gonna sit on the same side as Wesley and just.
That'd be so funny.
Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" Anything new happened to you recently since the last time we've spoke?
Well, I might be getting a new job. That's not the most exciting thing to talk about, but it is something that's happening.
Yeah, change it up.
Yeah. What about you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Same old.
Yeah.
I've been a little, kind of sick, but, not too bad.
Yeah.
So that's good. I was like, God, if I get the flu or something, I'm going to be pissed.
A lot of people are sick right now. It seems like something's going around. I've been lucky enough not to get whatever it is.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I think I'm clearing up. Just a little bit of sore throat, so.
Yeah.
Oh, quiet, you. I don't give a shit about job updates. No, yeah. What, did you, is the new job more pay, or just changing things up?
Yeah, it is a little bit more pay. Not as much as I was hoping, but still an increase.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's always nice changing it up, too.
Yeah.
The only thing that sucks about starting a new job is relearning stuff. And
That definitely sucks. But one benefit will be, my current job, I kind of feel like I'm going crazy sometimes because I just say the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, I feel you there.
I don't know if Aaron feels that way because we have the same job, but
Oh, yeah.
I know that's how I feel.
That's how a lot of jobs are, after a little bit, it's nice because you're getting routine.
Yeah.
And then after that...
Yeah. We're live now. This is the other
Oh,
member
are we?
of the Star Valley crew.
Yeah, we were like, let's just start it so it looks like we're just sitting on the same side. Just us two, hello.
Now just waiting on Wes McBee, the co-host.
I wonder where he's at. He's probably... I'm sure he's in a hustle to get here.
Right. Maybe he was beating his meat. It's like, gotta get it out
shit.
real quick.
I've made Matt wait a really long time to hang out because I was doing that. I was just in my room and be like, I'll be right out. I was a piece of shit for that.
It's like, give me 5. All right, maybe 5 more. Can't find a good video.
That was a long time ago, though. I wouldn't make him wait for that.
Are you sure?
I mean, I'd have to be having a really day where I needed some stress relief, a really stressful day or something. I don't see myself doing that at this point.
Yeah.
You're just all pissed off. Give me 5.
Yeah.
Internet's a little slow, but at least it's streaming. I don't know why, it's going at normal speed, but it's all, I don't know. Internet's fucking weird sometimes.
Yeah. High faith assumption.
Yeah, what's up?
Hello.
See the emoji. Mickey Mouse or something. Mal 5? Mouse?
Dead mouse.
Yeah.
It's dead mouse.
Dead Mal 5. I thought
That's not
the
how that is not how it's pronounced. Dead mouse is garbage, but yeah, that's not how it's pronounced.
That's so funny. There's some weird emotes on here.
Where's the Wes McGee?
That is a classic emote.
Right there. There he is.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
I love that.
That is a fire emote.
Boom.
Just
his head.
Back to back.
Just 2 little Wesley heads. Hilarious. I want to make some more good emotes.
Yeah, you should. You should make a note. You should make emotes of yourself and all your other regulars.
That'd be so sweet. Just have
they cost money though, right?
Depends. So we can. I think somehow we can do emotes that you can only use on our channel. So that'd be cool too. Though, just to have all the guest faces.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, that would be
click,
cool.
click, and then if you want bonus ones like the Wesley emote, pay for. But
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
That's a funny ass emote.
I'll have to have one of our mods do it for us because I'm lazy. See, there's all these random ones too.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of
Who the
these
fuck
folks.
are these folks?
I don't give a shit about these guys. That baby one's kind of funny. Baby Rage. Have you guys seen that new Workaholics Crew movie yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
It's what?
Hilarious.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't know how to close. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just it's a strange one though.
Is it? It's like the show Workaholics, right? Like it's all
Kinda. It's like the same dudes that made
Yeah.
it, but it's it's not the same characters they're playing.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, they're like housekeepers at a hotel, and then this rich dude is staying there, and then like terrorists are trying to get ransom from the guy.
Damn.
It's pretty hilarious though. The one dude just keeps smoking salvia the whole time.
Oh god. Salvia sucks.
Yeah, it's
not fun.
Have you done salvia?
yeah.
Yeah. It's just like not pleasurable or recreational in any way. Like
It's like, yeah, this may be illegal, but fuck that. What's up, Savage?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not.
This guy I used to be friends with, like he was on probation or something, so he couldn't smoke weed, and he was like using salvia as a substitute, and I was just like, trash. Like,
Right?
That's
Out of
not-
everything you could pick, that's
yeah, like just drink or something.
right. Have a beer, smoke a joint.
Yeah.
What's up, Cut?
Here's the
What's up,
co-host.
man?
What's up?
Oh, we're live. Hey, shout outs to being late,
Man, I like just seeing a new hat every day.
right?
Did you play with Salty today at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
What'd you guys play?
A lot of shit.
Okay.
We played some Age of Empires 2, and I forgot the other ones. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you been up to?
Not sleeping at all.
Oh shit. That sucks.
It's your birthday?
Yeah, Matt's
It is.
23 and
It's
20
not
minutes.
my birthday yet.
20
but-
minutes.
20
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
Popping off in 20 minutes.
Yeah. I'm happy to be at the Topshelfers. I've already made that known. When my
It's gonna
birthday
be-
strikes.
It's gonna be memorable.
Yeah, the internet's
Who's
been
Savage? You guys know him?
a little off tonight.
Maybe.
We had to restart the computer because it wouldn't even stream at first. It's weird because we're getting fucking 30 megs, but it's like red, so I don't know.
Probably just a computer.
Probably, but hey, not much I can do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put the. Oh, don't do that. I'm gonna put this window back over there. It'd be funny if that fixed it. It's like, oh, I'm back on the home screen.
It's
Yeah,
not so foreign anymore. So what's new in your guys' lives?
Well, he was just asking me about that live. Me, I might be getting a new job, but that's just about the least exciting thing you could talk about. But I'm more curious about what's going on in your life. What's going on?
Oh shit. Yeah. A whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
Just doing this a lot and
Yeah.
Yeah.
beating your meat.
beating the meat. Got all the
Would you ever say if you beat your meat, then just go to sleep? I mean,
often.
yeah.
That's definitely a daily occurrence. No, but we got all of our platforms caught up to
I wouldn't say we. Wes got all the platforms.
whatever, but
That's how I'm the Wesley, so I do all the platforms.
Yeah. I do all the other stuff though. related
Yeah,
to
Matt
music,
does a lot of
so,
recording
Yeah.
for us.
I pretty much just come here, press start stream.
Yeah.
That's the extent of my work. Like I was thinking today, I was like, man, I'm not doing shit these days.
there you are.
It's Topshelfers featuring Forrest Curtis,
Oh, yeah, like-
starring Wes McBee.
Yeah. He's the worker, host.
Even though he was the latest one.
Right, showing up late.
Podbean was, or iTunes was getting a lot of views today. Did you see that?
What was it?
Got like 46 views today on iTunes.
Hey,
I was
what's
like,
up, iTunes?
I thought maybe you shared it. Did you?
I shared our iTunes link. Yeah,
And I was
I
like,
just said, hey.
We're on iTunes.
I thought maybe just some random dude watched every episode like 10 times. It's like, these are so good.
Weston?
That would take a long time.
That would.
Definitely would.
Yeah, some of the really long ones.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I put up, I forgot we had some 2-parters.
I saw it today.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, 74 and 74? What?
I didn't know.
God.
I wanted to try and merge it, but I don't have any like actually good editing software.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just
Well,
split it up as 2 parts.
The funny thing is the YouTube, because it's since it's 2-parters, they also both said 74, but each had a different cover photo.
Yeah.
And so like it was only Cameron there in one of them, and then it was Chandler in the other. So I was like, wait, are these two different things? But it just happened that you and Chandler were outside at one time, and then
Honestly, I could have split it perfectly in half, because the first part was, it started off with you, Kai, Steckling, and then Chandler was here.
yeah.
And then Cameron showed up there.
Oh yeah, he showed up late. I forgot. Too.
Yeah. And then I showed up, and then I think Cameron sat there while Kai was here, and then Kai left. Kai wasn't even in the second part at all.
Oh.
So it could have just been another part.
So there was
but-
like a whole bunch of different guests.
That's weird.
Yeah.
In one episode.
It was interesting, but because what I've been doing now, because
Salty Frank.
What's up, Salty Frank?
Salty
Who's
Frank,
Savage?
is he serving as admin this evening?
yes, he is.
Hopefully he'll keep some of the bad people out of
Right.
there.
All right, hopefully.
The bad,
Damn it,
bad
man.
people.
We don't know Savage personally.
Oh.
He's been
just
coming in
comes every now
forever,
and
yeah.
then. Yeah.
And he'll just say hi, and then usually some wild shit about
What's
drinking
up,
and
Savage?
smoking cigarettes.
What's up, Savage? 05467.
You guys are on YouTube now, right?
Yeah, I put all the shit that we have so far on YouTube.
Yeah, and we also just made a Facebook page the other day.
Mhm.
You guys probably saw that.
Oh yeah.
But-
Did you guys
yeah,
get-
no, I'm pretty sure you shared it.
Did you guys run a ad?
Yeah,
Okay.
I paid a little for an ad.
That's
Why
smart.
have you seen shit popping up a little?
Yeah,
or something?
because I was like, it kept popping up. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like I thought maybe it was getting exposure, and then I saw it said sponsor. I was like, ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
pretty inexpensive, but like we were getting a lot of weird likes. Like a bunch of like, we got like 50 likes or something recently. They were all just like Arab looking dudes.
Hey,
And it's just like, okay, I don't
A
know
like
how
is a
Facebook
like.
works.
Is the way
Yeah.
I look at
Right.
it.
A like is a like.
Absolutely.
It's just
Take
weird.
it.
It's just
Yeah.
like.
But whether
that's
you look at
interesting.
our Twitter, or SoundCloud, or Facebook, it's all very different demographics, I would say.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
yeah,
I don't know
ours
what to
is
think of that.
weird because, like, Twitch gets a lot of unique like variety across the world.
Yeah, just
since
like
we-
random people.
Yeah, since we're live at night, so we get a lot of Europeans.
Yeah, people who were up and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, but then like
Normal people.
Yeah.
I think the YouTube said it was like 98% men and like 96% American.
Dude, the funniest was the one video. It was like our main demo. Was it all the videos? But I can't remember if it was all the videos or just one of them. But the main demographic was like guys, males from the age of 35 to 44. No, it was like they were 100%. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So 100% of the people
stupid.
that watched it were males 35 to 44.
Just middle-aged men. Like, let's see what the young men are talking about these days.
What's this podcast all
What the
about?
fuck is Savage on about? Waffle, yes. Waffle, yay. Waffle 10. Waffle, scared. Waffle.
I thought they were supposed to be
Some
emotes,
crazy shit.
but
Yeah.
they don't
Oh.
work.
Oh, is that what's going on?
And then he says, I just want to ride my bike. My cool summer never ends. My
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
Wait,
That's what,
turn that gain on yours down just a tiny bit.
that's what I'm saying, Savage.
My dude.
My dude.
Should be good. They're just peeking
Where's
a little high.
the?
Perfect.
Where does it say how many people were tuned in? Isn't it?
Oh, it should say down
Yeah,
here, but I
that-
don't know if it's
That
there.
used to be.
Oh, there
Oh,
it is.
there
For
it is. Cool.
I think it's because I zoomed. It was there, but I zoomed, so it
Oh,
put
I
it below.
see. That makes sense.
Almost 5,000. We might be able to hit 5,000 by the end of this week.
That'd
Sweet.
be awesome. That's really not a bad number. I mean,
Poor assholes had to watch us.
Yeah,
5,000.
Does that mean like 5,000 clicks, basically?
pretty
Yeah,
much.
Yeah, it's like mostly Salty Frank.
so it doesn't mean like 5,000 different people.
I wish. That'd be sweet.
No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got that 808. I got that
some
boom boom
808s.
pow. Be jacking my style.
How many subs do we have now? Or
We
followers?
lost 2.
One click
We
to
lost 2
boil.
followers?
Mhm.
Oh man, people must have been triggered.
Damn, that sucks.
I need to make sure I actually am a follower. I think I am.
I'm pretty
What
sure
up, gringo? It's been a while.
Hey, it has been a while.
How you doing?
The Gringo 64. I don't recall.
It's been so long. No more 13-year-olds.
High on Privilege. I think I remember High on Privilege.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Austin.
Austin.
Austin on the
Yours?
show, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, the one you're talking about, Austin C.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He cracks me up, man.
I don't think I've met him, but he seems cool.
No third seed, no Reef, no fucking Fortnite. Oh,
Man.
because the Jazz got whooped.
It's because fucking Damian Lillard's
And
Oh god, my mom's gonna be broken up over this.
and they also, what's his name? Donovan Mitchell was playing awful.
yeah. he was
When I
0 for
saw
8
it, when I saw it
watching.
was 1 for 12. He even missed a free throw. I was like, oh, and he's playing like an actual rookie.
How do I tell if I follow you guys from here?
It's a heart on the top right.
Oh, okay. So I don't, in fact.
Hey, you'll be able to
right
see
now.
yourself, follow
I'm
yourself
pretty
on the
sure I
stream.
do. I may as well.
Yeah.
May as well at least check though.
What are you boys up to? Still staying consistent.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah. Just, grinding out the Twitch. Loving every day.
Yeah, I get the notification every night. Going live, my loves.
There it is. There's the.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Oh, but I forgot it.
need that
Oh, it
notification.
only popped up for a second, but it made the sound twice.
That
So
was weird. Let's see my following.
it's
now.
like, we'll kind of pop it up.
Yeah.
It'll show up for a second. Oh, there it is. It went away.
Yeah, it seems like the hardest thing to grow is... Obviously, Twitch is kind of hard to grow
Yeah, I bet.
because,
They just have to catch you, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can tweet and Facebook and do all your social media as much as possible, but people are asleep, they're asleep.
Yeah, word.
And with a lot of it, you're probably just reaching the same people over and over.
Right.
Again, so
And
Yeah.
then, for some reason, I cannot get the fucking YouTube to grow.
that
Yeah.
we
Our-
have a
our
real
YouTube
problem with
is
YouTube, too.
trash,
Yeah,
like,
we have less
40
than
views,
100
like,
videos
Christ,
on all
yeah.
our songs, so.
Our SoundCloud compared to our YouTube is like so bad.
I don't know, because you just, you tell everyone about it and you put it on everything you can, but...
I think YouTube is the most bloated out of anything. There are just like thousands and thousands of videos per second, so
Yeah.
just like things get so.
Some of them are just
Yeah.
like hardly
Lost.
videos, like 3 seconds of bullshit,
Yeah.
or like
Right.
songs, the lyrics on the screen. It's not a
Yeah.
fucking video. Like,
Yeah, I agree.
You said you guys are called the Topshelfers and you're drinking Paps. Hey, it's the blue ribbon for a reason. Look at this, the most awarded American lager in history. You're telling me that's not top shelf quality? I think it is.
I would agree with
I don't
Forrest.
mind Pabst. I like Pabst. I used to hate it like so much, but I don't know. I guess I just grew up a little.
Yeah, I just drink whatever. I don't give a fuck these days. Oh, do you want one, by the way?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Do you want one, Matt?
No, I'm good. I've been
Matt, 23 years old. Oh, big. 23 years old and still.
Yeah, we have alcohol
still can't
limitations.
do the,
I just don't really like beer, If it was something else like a Mike's, I might be like, sure, I'm with it.
yeah,
but-
you're only with the sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
I just can't drink too much of those, or I just feel shitty.
I know what you mean. They're so sugary. It just feels disgusting when you drink
Like-
so many of those.
Because, you drink a bunch of those, but it's rare that I'm just sitting around drinking like a 6-pack of soda, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it feels
Yeah.
like sometimes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like.
It's like, oh, God.
I'm drinking like a lot of those hard cream sodas, and by the time I'm done with it, I'm just like, this is shit. It's like,
Right?
God, it tastes pretty good, but come on.
I've never heard a man admit to drinking Mike's live on broadcast, on live broadcast.
I guess I'm the first. Whatever. I don't care if I drink drinks that are considered to be for girls. I like vodkas that are sweet, and I like
What sweet vodkas you like?
the Pinnacle like whipped cream and stuff. I think that's pretty
I've
good.
never tried that shit.
Anything that's like sweet, that's what I can get with. But Matt Duncan is the man, boy. That is very accurate. So
Wow.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I don't know.
Very picky. I'm pretty picky too.
Yeah. Beer, it could probably grow on me, but I haven't given it enough of a shot to actually give it a chance to, I would say.
Yeah, there's some certain beers that are actually good, you know? Maybe next time around I'll try to find a good tasting beer for you to try.
Yeah,
Just
that would
like
be good.
soda beer.
Yeah, something that maybe isn't
Hard
quite
soda.
so weedy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'll try to...
Honestly, these don't taste to me at all. Like, I don't really taste them.
Me neither. I
you
forget
just
they
start
taste like
cider.
things. I like...
Then the fermentation will grow on you. Yeah, that's probably true. Cider wouldn't be too bad. As I'm thinking about cider right now, doesn't sound too bad. But maybe I'm just thinking about non-alcoholic ciders I've had.
Maybe once you tried the cider with the alcohol, you'd be like, oh, I can't do it.
Yeah. I fucking hated wine for a long time.
Yeah, I fuck with wine sometimes.
I do now. I'm like, oh, I could go for a nice glass of wine.
Yeah.
But I never drink wine like everyone else. I'm like, just chugging wine.
Yeah,
Like, you're not supposed to drink it. Like, that's how I drink everything.
Like this, when I was in San Francisco once, like, I was with my friend and his ex-boyfriend, and he was just like, we had so much wine, and he just kept filling it, and I was like drinking it so fast and just like, topping it up, and I was like, damn, like I hadn't really drank wine before, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's how it was for a while. Like, ugh. Like when I very first started drinking wine, I would like have to be like it was liquor. I would like have a chaser for my fucking wine. Like, this is disgusting.
Red wine is my least favorite type of wine, I believe.
You lived in wine country, California.
Is that where the fucking Catalina wine mixer is?
That's a dream for a bird. Don't always come true. 12 minutes. What the?
It's a dream for a bird.
I don't know what's happening there, Savage.
Excuse
Those
me?
lyrics?
Yeah. Excuse me?
Are you a poet? I don't know what.
He's one
He's on some shit.
he's one poet boy. Oh, well.
No, the Catalina wine mixers on Catalina Island.
You know. Same.
Yeah. Now I'll drink some wine. I feel classy when I drink wine now.
I know. I feel more classy drinking wine than drinking beer or cheap ass liquor, which I do.
Wine drunks are kind of cool too. Like how there's like
Yeah.
you can kind of tell a difference. Or
Yeah, they're like warmer or something. It's
Yeah.
weird.
I like it though.
Me too.
What's your least favorite drunk liquor or like what kind of liquor like?
I hate tequila.
Oh man, I did
I
for a
think
long
tequila
time.
is shit.
I think that's
You like
everyone's.
it now, though?
Like I hated tequila forever, and then the other day,
Oh wow.
drank some
Found
tequila.
that. That's funny.
You changed your mind.
I couldn't. Well, I still don't really like it, but I couldn't drink it forever just because I had too many bad experiences from tequila and like drinking too
Yeah.
much, being sick. So now,
It I think it's the worst tasting of all the liquors too. Like it
Yeah.
has,
for sure.
To address one of these comments, so I think this might be the most egregious outreach of corporate greed. BK Nuggets are now 169, not 150. I might have to disagree with you and cite an example of greed that was even worse, where a bunch of Aladdin bail bonds agents got arrested because they were competing for the bail bond business. That was corporate greed.
This is how you're gonna talk about your future company. You're just gonna bring out all their laundry on live stream.
Well, it's already something that's out in the open. It's not like it's a secret that I know. So.
Yeah, but like, still, it's like you want to spread it to more people.
Yeah, true.
I say do it.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I'm for it.
I don't blame you if that's what you want to do. I just would personally,
Out them, out them.
the YouTube video about how they all got busted. I'm like, wow, man, this is who you're gonna work for. They seem like scumbags. Like 10 of them got felonies and shit.
Hey, shout outs to them for they tried.
Yeah, they were trying to pull it off, but
Nope.
Sometimes you just gotta respect the hustle, even if it falls through.
yeah.
I mean, I don't, but
Yeah.
they tried. Fuck with me and get smoke, or fuck with me and smoke too. Someone know how I do. Bitches know how I do. Saint Nick. Oh. Are you delivering gifts?
I get 2 glasses of wine and turn into a French schoolgirl.
Is this a rap or what?
I don't.
Yeah, I think it might be a rap sometime. Seems like it might be. I don't know.
Right? Unless you're just telling us about
This
it.
is just an
Unless
interesting
you're just
story.
giving us some facts.
You know what the fuck I do!
Okay.
Is this a rap or prophetic crap?
Oh God.
That's a good question.
Gringo is going hard on him.
Oh, hilarious. Oh, man. Anything new with you, Aaron?
Not really. We
We are working on the mixtape heavily.
Oh, hell
That
yeah.
is one thing I haven't mentioned. We are working on that mixtape. May 11th, just in case anybody didn't know. May 11th, be watching out for that mixtape. And
Yeah.
it's coming. Working really hard
I
on
think
it.
we said May 10th last time we were on.
Yeah,
here,
we
but
did say May 10th last time, but
change.
it has changed to May 11th.
What
so
day is like
It's a Friday.
Friday?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a good call for Friday drop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most projects of any kind drop on a Friday, so
Right.
kind of makes sense.
It'd be weird if it dropped on Thursday.
Well, it's kind of weird too how like each media outlet has like a day stuff comes out.
Yeah.
Like movies are always Tuesday.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize
Yeah, I
that.
actually have noticed that before.
Most video games come out on Wednesdays.
Yeah, like Redbox especially, they'll have a day that they get new releases in.
Yeah.
You know.
That's interesting.
Happy birthday!
You're a little early.
Yeah.
Happy
Oh, is it Matt's
yeah.
birthday officially?
Is it my birthday?
2 minutes.
11:59 to me. But
I got 11:57. I mean,
What?
Oh, shit.
What the? I
Why
didn't
do we all
know.
have different times?
Yeah. What's going on?
Dude,
here?
different phone companies like, no, our time's right.
Yeah.
Better get ready for my phone to start.
Oh,
blowing
there it
up.
is. For me. Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank
Here.
you. Now, can you give me that phone charger? Yours is surely charged plenty enough. Mine's at 1%.
Yeah, you can use it.
If you insist.
Here, if you want
I've
to go
given
back
you a
through.
phone charger so many times.
We can just
The
set
very
it
least
there.
You can
Yeah.
do. Thank you. I'll give it back to you soon.
Good old pluggy boys.
I got 2:12, I mean. Her phone just says 2 a.m.
It's like, whoa, it's
Did you go
Time
East Coast for a day?
Where are you?
Yeah.
oh, my calculator's pulled up. What kind of maths was I doing?
You're doing some quick maths.
2
That'd be so funny if that's what it was. 2 plus 2 minus 1.
How does he do it so fast?
That's 3 quick maths.
Are you doing anything for your birthday today?
Not really many plans. I'm probably going to go over and hang out with my parents for a little bit, and then I'm going to go to work. He and I will be going to work together, and then I will probably just like hang out with friends after, like maybe go out to eat or something.
Yeah.
You never know. But I definitely not doing anything special. Probably put some more work in on the mixtape. We've been working
Yeah.
like every day.
That'd
so
be good if we did that.
Yeah.
It's like every year birthdays become less and less
I
important.
know.
Yeah, very
Shit,
true.
it's my birthday again?
Yeah, like it's just like every other day to me.
Yeah.
Is how I feel basically.
That's how I was this year. I was like,
yeah.
oh, can it not be my birthday?
Yeah.
Can I just not grow older?
Yeah, it feels weird.
The only thing I have to look forward to is cheaper car insurance. And
Yeah,
after
that
that, I've got
sucks.
nothing.
Yeah.
It's fucking depressing.
It is a depressing.
Hey, thanks
thought.
for stopping by, Gringo. Good night.
Good
Yeah, have a good night, man.
Oh, Fade Assumption. Yeah, I can understand why you're leaving because you do have to work tomorrow as well. You know, so
Yeah.
Well, nighty night, little rabbits. We shall see you
Good
in
night.
the future.
You
Good
too.
good night.
Have a wonderful day.
That means we're gonna see it drop from 5 to 3, but hey, that's okay. We'll
Rip.
likely pick up a few
still
more.
might come on in. Different people. Salty Frank's just quietly observing.
He's like,
Mm.
He's beating his meat, probably. It's like, God, they started too
In the
early tonight.
background.
Yeah.
It's like, I needed 5.
Were we supposed to start later? Like,
No,
did I
no.
mess up or anything?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying, he's probably like, oh, fuck.
I gotcha.
Thought I had 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I think we used to start earlier, then we started later for a while, and then
Yeah, we're just
now
trying
it's
to-
just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Between 11 and 12's perfect. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like
I'm glad that I'm gonna get that notification now.
What
That-
notification?
The one that they're going live, because I didn't know how to follow somebody on Twitch.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
that
You
much
get
of a
the
Twitch noob
notification.
that I had to get
Yeah.
Forrest to show me how to do it. So,
It's funny. I'd only been on Twitch like once or twice before we started streaming on Twitch. So
Yeah, I hardly used Twitch at all before I heard you guys.
and I was like, oh. Now sometimes I like to watch some stuff, but there's just, I wish it was more uncensored, not like too much more, but then, because then you get more funny creativity.
Yeah. And you can see it too with like a lot of these really big ones that are like, obviously making a lot of money and they don't want to risk any type of,
Yeah.
because it's like
Controversy.
Yeah.
either they just hardly talk and just play video games and people just watch them for so long they keep watching them,
Yeah.
or anytime they talk it's just like super like you could tell he sat there and thought about what he's gonna say for a couple minutes.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
down to censor, like, people showing nudity or, being too offensive.
For sure.
Yeah.
But, like, they're just starting to go over the top. It's like, you can't say
Yeah.
anything without getting in trouble.
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah,
Like, we're pretty lucky to this point, to be honest.
Yeah.
that's true.
Because
Yeah.
I've said some things that definitely get me in trouble. Things have been said that should get us in trouble. Things have been shown.
No.
Galactic
Really?
Jax, thank you, saying happy birthday, Matt.
Who is
I
that?
appreciate
Galactic. Oh.
Galactic Jax.
Man, I can't see fucking today. My contacts are like blurry for some
Yeah,
reason.
I can't see
My
either, but part
contacts
of
are
it
blue.
is because of the color right there. It's like such a deep blue.
Yeah.
It almost blends in with the screen.
Yeah.
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 How you doing tonight, Galactic Jax?
Action Jackson. So what's the hardest part about doing the mixtape? Like behind the scenes stuff that's just like so tedious.
Okay, here's my answer. It might be two different answers between me and Aaron, but my answer would be getting the other members to cooperate on the same level that we do. Like, we both are just fine with cooperating and doing everything we need to do, but getting the other people in the crew to participate and have the willingness and motivation to participate like we want them to is
Right.
difficult. What would you say?
Yeah, that's hard. And sometimes, like, when I'm trying to do something, like when I'm trying to be impressive in any way, like I have to do like 50 takes, and sometimes I'm just like, fuck, like, I'm sick of rapping this bullshit. Like, this
Yeah,
sucks.
I know
just
what
get,
you mean.
Get really frustrated.
Yeah, I
But
hate doing multiple takes too.
You have to
It's
do a
very
lot of
annoying.
editing for us. So
Yeah.
I don't really know how to do that at all.
Yeah.
Matt is the one right there.
Yeah. Blue shirt, blue headphones.
Yep. And balding.
No-
Able to
no
see very
hat.
clearly.
No hat.
that could be Forrest too. He has
Yeah.
no hat.
Forrest doesn't have a hat. It's true.
Yeah.
I like how we synced up on the hat game over
Right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Just chilling with
That's
that.
cool. That's cool. One side's
Matt,
got the
raise your
hat.
hand. He still doesn't get it.
He still doesn't get it.
I've got to do this until it shows up on the actual screen.
Right?
Yeah, we just see us talking about some shit we were saying. Fuck, probably something come here.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah. Now you surely must see me now. I've been raising my
Now your
hand.
hand is gonna be up on the screen to us like forever.
Zero.
It's so late. You look like a dumbass.
I had to represent that it was my birthday.
Yeah, it is your birthday. You're 20.
23.
Oh shit, 23.
200 years old.
That'd be cool.
I'm gonna start lying and say my birthday's like. I'm just gonna start making it. I've said the wrong one on accident one time. I forgot how old I was.
Yeah.
One time when I was like 16, I forgot how old I was. I was like, I think I'm 15, and I was like, wait, what the fuck am I thinking?
I said.
I've kind of done that before.
15-year-old.
I think I said
Yeah.
21.
Savage said
This
happy
sounds just
birthday
the
to you.
signals from our phones. going
Okay,
through.
I was wondering
Yeah.
what's happening there. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it just.
Gotcha.
The
I was
mics.
wondering if it was just my headphones or if it was like something else. Maybe I shouldn't hold my phone so close.
Well,
to
it just like it's for some reason they're super sensitive.
Are
Like
you hearing a
Yeah,
yeah,
just
like yeah.
Savage sent his best wishes to you, man.
Thank you so much. I have received the happy birthday message, and I will try to have the happiest birthday possible. And it's probably going to be mostly because of you, Savage.
Oh, wow.
So thank you.
Shout out Savage.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Savage.
Being the man.
Yeah.
Do you think that in your 23rd year of life you'll spend any of that time behind bars? Like, are you
Probably
anticipating
not.
that?
If I had to guess, no. But it does lead me to a question like, have either of you been to jail? And
No.
if not, would you like to go to jail?
Like if I had a
Pass on
choice,
both.
probably not. Like
Yeah.
maybe it's a cool experience. I don't know, but so far at this point,
I'm gonna have to. I haven't.
I haven't been either.
I've
You
luckily-
haven't either, right?
the only reason I want to go to jail is for the reputation.
Oh, God.
Yeah, like ooh,
The
you
street
bad,
cred.
you did something.
Streak. I went to. Then I could just have. I want to have that mug shot, just in case,
Yeah.
like, you know, one day in life I'm like part of the Sons of Anarchy or something. So I can have a mug shot. Other than that, it's like, nah.
I think Matt actually does want to spend some time in jail and just kind of
It would be interesting to like learn what it's like, learn the culture. But
Make someone your
I've heard it's
bitch.
on- yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Some guy's walking around holding Matt's pocket inside of his pocket.
Right.
Come on, bitch.
Why not? I mean,
Give
why,
me your fruit.
why not experience that for at least a little bit of your life? You know, and you only have so long here. You might as well.
You want to
spend
spend
a little
some
bit
of it locked up? Like,
If I could experience it without having the
if I could
the
like,
negative side effects of like
Yeah.
my, rap sheet, then
yeah,
maybe
Exactly.
for like a week.
Like,
That'd be good for like a week. I
Like
think.
maybe if my
Yeah.
podcasting takes off, so I don't have to worry about getting a job later in life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's the biggest
sure.
problem that comes from it is the criminal record that it leaves you. That's why I would not want to go to jail. But if not for that, oh man, I'd love to go. It'd be like
Speaking
a
of
1
rap
week
sheets,
vacation.
you think it'd be a vacation to go to jail?
You don't have to worry about
Sort of,
anything
yeah.
but not getting stabbed.
Yeah,
Beat
that's like
up,
a pretty
like-
big deal. I guess. So,
You
And
get
if
to
you-
eat, you get to shower, you get to watch TV, lots of places.
Yeah, I
you
get to
play
do that in my
ping pong.
normalized life. Not living with some crazy ass.
Just make sure you try to get
Yourself.
arrested in Davis County,
Yeah.
so that way you go to the
That way
easy
everyone's
jail.
just as weak as you are.
Because Chandler went to jail, and what did he say? I don't know. He was in there for like a day one time, and then just like a night. But I think he just like one of the times was just watching a movie,
Yeah.
Movie night.
and then yeah.
But yeah, local guy I graduated with. You said rap sheets made me think of him. He caught that rape charge mugshot.
I don't even- I've heard
know
of
what I'm
them.
talking about?
Yeah, I know
There's
you're
two of
talking.
them now.
Are there two?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
There was
yeah.
another kid that just got charged up in Layton that went to school around here.
Oh yeah.
Can't remember his name.
This kid though, like I've known him since like second grade. So when I said I was just like, damn.
The one I was like, I thought I knew who it was. Like, I thought it was someone else with the same name. Maybe I don't know, where he just looks different.
Mm.
But is the one you're thinking of start with a P?
Yeah.
I mean, we could out him. He's a fucking rapist.
Yeah,
Fuck
Paul.
him. Yeah,
Yeah.
Paul.
He lived in the fucking he lived in Eaglewood. Like I lived below his house, like a couple blocks below his house, and like I would take walks around the golf course. And like one time he was like, I saw you out walking, what were you doing? Like, I was like,
Exercising?
fuck you, just taking a walk.
Yeah.
Like, just
None of his
chilling.
business.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Now he's a fucking rapist. He's behind bars, so whatever. But yeah, that's pretty fucked up. He's like, Jesus.
Our Discord isn't really popping off enough to have mods right now. But if it does start popping off, I would love to talk to you about that, Galactic Jax.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we don't really do too much with our Discord.
Have you guys had anyone on Discords? Or?
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
a bunch of people like in our, cause like we don't really go in it much, like, cause you can do like chatting servers, like voice ones.
Yeah, that's like when you're like call people in.
Yeah,
right?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like we've had people like sometimes when we game, we'll just like we'll get on there.
Oh, yeah.
Hang out, whatever,
Yeah.
stream and just shoot the shit.
But we always just mostly just people talking in there, sending memes and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you guys know who Hunter? Fuck, what's his name? That was the memester. The one I told you, Hunter Moore. Hunter Moore.
I don't think I know him.
Oh, he owned a. He used to be huge on Twitter because he had a website. It was a revenge porn website.
Oh, okay. I think I've
and
heard
then
this or something. Like
And
that.
then he just started being an asshole on Twitter, and then got really big and just making a ton of money. And now all of his stuff is in Discord. Like
That's
for some
weird.
reason, people just do weird shit. Like he'll be like the funniest. Like one of the reasons he got big is because he was giving away like when E6 first started, when they were just hookah pens.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, free hookah pen if you send me a picture of your balls on your girlfriend's face or something.
Oh god.
So people would send that just for a fucking hookah pen. And so now he'll just do other shit like that. And then like some dude the other day, I guess, like I'm not in there, I just like I follow him on Twitter, so he always posts like LOL, like telling about it and stuff. And I guess the one dude the other day, a guy shoved a spoon in his ass and then ate dinner with the spoon.
That's fuck.
I was like, people will do this much just to get like, I don't know what
Just
they're
get like little material.
just to have someone go LOL at you.
Yeah.
And
I know that High on Privilege, him and Matt probably have a different
Yeah,
agreement.
okay, I'm drunk on chess.com. I go to chess.com all the time. Add me. My username is hey look, I found $1. Add me. Let's play chess. I will beat you. I guarantee it.
ooh,
So
shout out.
Let's go ahead
shit.
and get that done.
Jordan
Yeah.
Jumailer plays a lot of chess too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's like like when he was like I don't hang out with him
Shit,
very much,
chess.
but he was over there the other day and he was just playing
Yeah.
chess. He used to have a couple first place chess trophies.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
funny
wow.
because
Damn,
That's
weird.
cool.
at one time Joel beat him in chess. He's like, if I beat you, I want your chess trophy. So he beat him and then took his chess trophy.
Yes, like that. That's exactly how it is. Yeah, just add me like that.
I only
Only
ever-
ever
Here's
had
a
second place
trophy.
No.
I don't have any trophies. Do you? You don't have
I've
a
never
chess
been in a
trophy?
chess tournament or anything.
I've had a
To be honest, I probably wouldn't beat you, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh shit.
I've had a participation soccer trophy.
Yeah, that's all I
Yeah.
have to my name as well. It was
I'm
from
like,
the
I
first
earned
game.
this. I kicked those balls.
Yeah, I think my dad's got some chess trophies, and then this guy I worked with was like 200 points from being 200 points away from being like grandmaster chess
Damn.
or whatever ranking.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was really good.
Very few people
At the
reach
pizza
that
place?
level.
Yeah, dude, he would
That's
just play
wild.
chess like all the fucking time, and I'm like, damn, dude,
I wish people would call me grandmaster.
right?
Yeah,
That's a
crazy.
title
It's
I-
a cool title to have, honestly. even
And
though
one
it's a
you must
geeky
have to
one.
really earn.
This
Yeah.
one time I was in this room in their house and Matt left his Bluetooth speakers on and I was trying to like play some music or whatever and he was watching this geeky ass chess video. Oh, this is Grandmaster or whatever. And I was just
Grandmaster
like,
Ben Feingold.
yeah, Ben Feingold.
Ben's
I
a
was like,
Jewish-
That's the most
Fuck
chess
this.
name I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
that's like the most
Yeah.
chess like
you fucking
Jewish type. Yeah, exactly. No offense. Very Jewish
Ben
sounding name.
Feingold.
Yeah. I like watching Ben Feingold's
I
videos,
thought
though.
he
He's a
sounded
great
so
chess player.
shitty. I turned the Bluetooth button so quick. Nope, no Ben Feingold for me.
I was vacationing up in Washington State, and there was like this. I don't even know what it was. It was like a indoor, like kind of carnival thing,
Yeah.
but there was no rides. It was just like these random exhibits. Like there was like a climbing wall, and then like there'd be like people selling shit, and there'd be like random stuff going. There was this little kid, and there was like this chessboard, like it's like one of those chessboards that like you move the pieces like with your body, like
Oh, yeah,
you
A
know.
huge one.
Yeah.
Like Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like it was like $5 to play them, and if you beat them, you got like this little like token or something to say like I beat this kid, and I'm like, why is this kid so important?
Yeah.
Come to
Yeah.
find out, he's like ranked 1 in the world at chess.
Oh,
in
wow.
like
Oh,
the
God.
in the like the mind like the kids league, and I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Shout outs, didn't beat him. Wasn't even
Yeah.
close.
You just like
Yeah.
thought he was some little punk ass.
Anybody
like,
of that skill level, if you even make the slightest little mistake, you're done.
they're like
Yeah.
20
Done.
moves ahead of you. Just
Oh, I think he beat me in
Yeah.
8 moves. I was like, oh,
8.
cool.
Wow.
Damn.
I was like, oh, this isn't the game.
That
for me.
It could be
worse,
worse though.
yeah.
You can be beat within 2 moves.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
Matt.
yeah.
Me and Matt used to play chess at work because they had like a thing where you could do it through the computers, and I didn't even know what I was doing. I was just moving shit around. I didn't know how to play chess. I learned how to. I just like taught myself to play it, and he gave me a lot of pointers.
If you don't move your
But
knights,
I've
you can
never
get killed
beat him.
2 moves.
I've never beat anyone at
Yeah,
chess.
but then there was also this guy that worked with me of Indian descent who played me about a dozen times, and I never beat him. He was really, really
That's
good.
crazy.
But
Just people can get so good at chess that it's just like
I don't think he's with us anymore at work.
Yeah.
but-
I was like,
Yeah.
will we pass
Yeah.
this?
I didn't mean to make that
Oh,
sound wrong. I just
He
think
chessed
he's moved
himself
on
into
to
death.
another position.
He became grandmaster and died happy.
I love
Possibly
games
did.
like that though.
Yeah, I
like,
do too.
yeah, it's cool.
like chess, and like I'm a big fan of poker because like
Poker's cool.
once you understand how the game works, it's a very simple concept,
Yeah.
but it's you know
You can
Should
dive
think
very
fast,
deep into
kinda.
it.
yeah
shit.
millions of hours to be able to be like good at it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I just love things like that.
Easy to catch on to, hard to master.
Yeah.
I like chess, but sometimes it makes me real mad.
Oh, me
Like
too.
when people are really good at it, and I'm just sitting there like,
yeah, that's why I
Tink, and
stopped
then-
playing with Matt. I was like, this
I don't like
sucks.
timed
I'm
chess.
it's
Yeah, I like time chess too. I always play about 3 minutes or less.
Oh,
Like-
see, I don't like time chess.
Oh, okay. I thought you said
yeah,
I do.
because my problem is like I'm like I would say I'm like on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm like at a 4 on chess, which I
Yeah.
think is good for me.
Yeah.
Because like I think chess, like to be a 10, you got to be.
Yeah.
But like I can do everything well, and I know the moves I want to make,
Yeah.
but I can't just be quick.
You need
at
to
them.
think them out.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite because I'm a good quick thinker. If I give my opponent too much time to think about their move, they are gonna get me. Like
Right.
I feel like my only chance is when I like have a
Move
move
quick.
in mind and I'm like, okay, let's just do this because that's
Right.
how I win a lot of games on chess.com. But we only got on this topic because this one person was high on privilege, was talking about being drunk on chess.com. and Fortnite is gone. So
Why is Fortnite gone? Do you not have internet?
well, it wasn't even on our like. If let me pull it up on the top things. Number 1 was that game that came out yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and maybe Fortnite's down.
Oh.
I know it's been having lots of issues lately.
Oh.
I know nothing about Fortnite.
Yeah, look,
we don't play no
that game's
Fortnite.
still number 1. Radical Heights, Fortnite's number 3.
What's Fortnite like all about? Like, bring me up to speed a little.
It's.
Have you ever
su-
played PUBG?
Uh,
So it's like what is 100 in both?
Yeah.
It's 100-person last man standing, and you're just on one big map, and then it has this like giant circle that closes in, and like it's like blue on Fortnite, and then so it closes in to make everyone go, so it's not takes forever. So the map slowly gets smaller and smaller, and if you're outside the zone, your life goes down a bunch, and then you die. So it just
kind of interesting.
It's Hunger Games.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
That,
just
that's
last
the whole
night-
idea.
Yeah.
that's interesting.
It's just and then there's different guns. It's a third. Fortnite's a third-person shooter, and then PUBG can be first or third, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, you start out with no weapons
Never
except for in
even heard of
Fortnite.
PUBG. Is that like way less popular or something?
Not
It was-
way less popular, but
It was big first, but yeah.
Have you heard of it?
Fortnite just took off.
You heard of PUBG?
yeah, I actually
Player-
have. Isn't that what Chuck Strangers was arguing about today? Like, I play PUBG, and then Nick Caution was like, "No,
Oh,
I play
yeah, that
Fortnite."
must be an
Fortnite,
argument
like,
people have
anybody
about
who
this
doesn't
thing.
like Fortnite just doesn't know how to play. And I think what Chuck was talking about was that PUBG game. So
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
I have heard of it.
Yeah, it's called PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
Oh, that's,
People-
that's
since
kind
it-
of cool acronym.
yeah,
Yeah.
since that's a long ass fucking name for a video
yeah,
game.
yeah, true.
I'm not gonna be asking, hey man, you play PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds? It's like, what did you say to me?
Geek ass.
Right?
Fucking nerd.
So we call it Pug-B.
Yeah,
because it
Pug
sounds
B.
Pug.
Old Pug B.
The server's been out since 3 p.m. Damn, what's everyone doing with their time?
Wait, how are all those people playing, man? How's
Fortnite
that?
is taking over America.
How's this still the number
How
3
are
game?
people functioning?
funny.
Yeah, seriously.
People
Yeah.
are just like saying they're streaming it, just sitting in there
Probably.
waiting.
It doesn't
Well.
seem that great to me. Like, I just don't get the huge buzz over it. But
I
mean,
The reason I think PUBG got big because it truly was like it was the first battle royale game that was like really like well done. And then Fortnite came out and it runs really easily. It's free and anyone could pick it up and play it.
yeah,
Like
That's a-
like a 5-year-old could pick up that game and possibly have a chance of winning.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the biggest part about Fortnite. It's
Do you just
free.
play it online? Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's online versus other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I will actually have to give it
Do you
a
play
try.
on? Can you play
Yeah, I
on
mean, it's
PC?
free,
Yep.
so that's
Yeah.
the nicest part about it. I
Yeah.
think.
If that game wasn't free, I don't think it'd be big.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think so either.
'Cause,
And
I
it's
mean,
it's kind of like you get really pissed or you get like hooked because like you want that win so bad, like
right,
being the last one standing, like knowing you conquered 100 other people.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
It's definitely a fun game. Like
Yeah.
if you're into like shooters.
We're over in
Yeah.
Final Fantasy land still.
it's good.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah, that's what we've been working on lately.
Which one?
Sorry.
8.
Eight?
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
playing 8 lately. Right before that, we finished 9. So
I hated 8
Hated
at
nine.
first. I played like the first disc and I said it sucked.
I need to see, because I always get my Final Fantasies mixed up.
yeah, those are old ones on the PS1. But
Right.
yeah.
Now is 8 with Gunblade dude?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Squall.
Squall, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the one that I really like.
Yeah, Squall's cool.
Yeah, he is good. I agree. I jerked it until my dick was spitting up dust.
And Final Fantasy 8
Wow.
has the cactuses, right? The smiley cactuses.
Pretty much every Final Fantasy has the cactuars. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It's kind of a universal thing in Final Fantasy.
How many of them have you played? Do you know? I've only played 2.
The one with Cloud that
Oh,
everyone's
7,
played.
yeah.
Final
7,
Fantasy 7.
8, 10,
10's good.
and then I tried. Oh, I played 1 and 2, but I played those with my dad. But they're kind of vintage. Yeah. And then I tried 11, and I didn't like 11.
11 is an MMO. It's a lot different.
Was it okay? 11.2 maybe.
One of,
he
it could be
probably
12.
played 10 2
Yeah, you could have played 10
because there was a 10 and a 10
or
2.
13 2 because 13 has 13 and 13 2. 10 has 10 and 10 2.
See, because I picked the only reason why I bought it is I went to Walmart and it was $5.
Oh wow!
And I was like, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna buy it for $5.
Yeah.
And it started. It was 0.2 for sure. I just don't remember which one it is. I have it at
Yeah.
home, but it started out with like middle of the story, obviously,
Yeah.
and it was a pink-haired girl and
Okay, yeah, it's 13
13 too?
Yeah,
Okay.
because the star of Final Fantasy 13, her name is Lightning, and she's pink haired. And
okay, then
they
yeah.
made 13
You
too,
like
and so,
that
yeah,
one?
that's what it was. Not really one of my favorites on the list, but I don't think it's a bad game.
Right.
I've only played about 10 hours of it. I haven't beat it or anything. And so
Have you
it's
tried the new one? 15?
15? I beat. I think it's great.
Yeah?
I think it's one of the best ones they've made since the old school ones.
That's
for sure.
good to hear.
Yeah,
I know
15.
a lot of people were all about 15.
Yeah, 15's good.
Maybe I'll play that eventually.
Yeah, you should.
I
Do you
always
think I
thought.
like it even.
Yeah, but I think you should do 10 before you do 15, for sure.
Oh, Forrest texted me like an hour ago.
I just said the boys are here.
Yeah, the boys are here. What was I gonna say? Oh, I always thought the Final Fantasy were so far advanced with their graphics.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely always have been. Yeah,
I've never
they're like
played
at the
any
top
of
of the curve.
Like the one we're playing right now is like 2000, right? 1990.
It's like 99, yeah,
It
and
looks like
at the time,
2010.
Shit.
yeah, at the time it was way ahead of its time for graphics, especially the FMV scenes.
Yeah.
It looks like modern day shit almost.
It's true. Yeah, they're.
Yeah.
So I always thought Final Fantasy was really far ahead in the fighting game. Is it Soul Calibur?
Oh yeah.
Those
Soul
graphics were
Calibur.
always
That's the
so
fighting game
great.
that we were
Oh,
talking
when we
about the
played
other
on
day.
GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah, the graphics were pretty good, but I thought
Yeah.
I hated the fighting.
Oh yeah, I didn't like the fighting. In that game.
What's up, Go Eagles?
Yeah, what up, Gogles? Yeah, wasn't it Diego who did that? Because he was
Diego was super high and thought his name was Gogles.
Gogles. The cool thing about Soul Calibur though is like the more recent ones, like one of them has Yoda and Vader as playable characters.
Oh, that is cool.
And then one of them
Yeah.
has Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
I have the one that has Link. I don't know if
Link,
you know
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, that shit's probably pretty old.
Yeah.
Still kind of cool.
Link,
Like
yeah.
I like the idea of like having.
Yeah,
weird-
like I bet I would like it better if I wasn't so shitty at it. But when I played against Matt, I was just like,
You beat me one of the times.
yeah, I beat you once.
But the games just last so short. It's like,
yeah,
oh,
that's what pissed me off
really
about it. That's why I
done
like
with it?
stuff like Super Smash Bros. more.
Yeah.
See, I was a big fan of Mortal Kombat
Mm-hmm.
9.
Yeah.
That's the one that was on 360. Yeah,
Yeah.
9. And then when they started getting with the DLC characters, like
Mm-hmm.
they had like Freddy Krueger, Predator,
Mm.
and then
Jason.
I think that was 10. Had Jason,
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a different one.
the newest one, because I have the newest one and I hated it.
Really?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, but the funny thing they did was they released for the PS4 you get Kratos, and for the 360 I think you got Master Chief.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's kind of a cool little.
Yeah, that they give the exclusive.
Yeah.
You ever played the really old game Killer Instinct?
Oh yeah.
I have it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was free for a little bit.
I think
so
that's like the
downloaded
best fighting game
Killer Instinct's great.
possibly ever.
it. It's some of it's super fucking hard though.
Yeah,
I
true.
suck at Killer
I was like,
Instinct.
damn,
Yeah.
getting murdered.
Who's in that? Or just unique
I
characters?
think they're.
Yeah. Like
I think just randos.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time remembering the names of those characters, but I like them a lot.
I like the skeleton dude. I don't remember his name, but
I haven't played enough.
that's what I
Yeah.
played.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I had the old version, but then there's a new Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. I don't even know if I've tried the new Killer Instinct. I've just played the super old one.
I was downloading
Like
it
how old?
forever.
Like it was on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
Old
Yeah,
shit.
very old.
See, and I'm not a fan of like Street Fighter either.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I
the
don't
biggest
like
fan of
that
that
either.
either.
I played Street Fighter before I played Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But
I
That's
used
just
to
because
love
my uncles
old
had
Mortal Kombats. I used to love watching them fall to the ground into the spikes. Like,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
just like yes.
And
I
Bleed
then
out.
yeah.
Yeah, it's actually pretty disturbing imagery.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Especially the
Yeah.
new ones. They're gory as fuck.
oh yeah, I played Kung Lao, and one of his fatalities is on like the 10 and 9 because his hat is sharp or whatever. He spins it and throws it on the ground, and then like kick trips you, and your head just falls right on it and splits your head apart.
Oh
and,
god.
like see all the fucking inside of your brain. It's like, oh,
See the
hopefully
20s.
kids ain't playing this one.
Yeah.
Little 5-year-old sees it like, oh damn.
Want to do that to my mom? Oh no, don't say that, 5-year-old. Did you make your Cleveland Browns dream come true last night? And was that mode shitty as fuck, like I said? Yes or no to your first question, yes to your second.
It was just so long. It was more like we were playing Madden and we were playing the story mode in Madden,
Yes, Madden has a story mode now.
and it was just like
Yeah,
boring.
that's interesting. It's
Yeah.
had a storyline since like 06, right?
Does
That's when
it?
they started putting in
Yeah.
a storyline.
It was this one was boring. Like he barely played. Like every other 10 minutes in, like throw this football for a second, and then you're like, oh,
Well, wasn't the old story modes used to be like,
It used to be just like calendars and shit, and like you had to
Yeah.
go to training events.
yeah, and you
things
like you
that.
made your character and you could
Yeah.
play in like high school and then college
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then
Yeah.
This one's actually like a directed.
like full cut, like
Full-
cutscene movie.
Yeah, like you play as
Yeah.
this kid named like Devin,
Yeah.
and it's like a full on like, I don't know, you're not playing like through high school and college.
yeah.
It's really weird.
It sounds kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah, it's a cool idea
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, last night we're like, this is like
It's
it'd be
just
fun if you had
dragging on.
time to play it.
Yeah.
But when we were just sitting, you're like, what the?
You don't
fuck?
actually play football ever.
That's a
We've
problem.
thrown like
Yeah.
4 footballs, and I'm like, I don't give a shit about this kid. Like, like what the fuck is going on?
He looks just like young Kid Cudi.
Yeah, he does. It's really weird.
The man on the moon.
It was funny because like I didn't make the connection, and there was like this scene where it was like dark, and Forrest was like day and night. And I'm like, oh god, it does look
That's
like him.
hilarious. Kid Cudi used to be really good.
I know, old school Kid Cudi was the shit.
Yeah.
His newest shit isn't too bad, but that one where
Yeah.
he's out
Oh.
in the wilderness.
Oh yeah, that was a little weird.
He
Crazy.
took a definitely like everyone's like, what is going on
He
here?
had Beavis and Butthead on the album.
Yeah.
Oh
Shit
yeah,
was terrible.
Um,
I
Yeah, it
like
was-
Cudi. He's cool.
yeah, me too. He's a cool guy.
do you guys want to listen to Joe Rogan's podcast at all?
I never have. I've been curious about it for a while now,
I
but
didn't really even know about it.
Oh yeah, probably the biggest podcast I would say
Yeah.
in the world. It's
Yeah.
pretty.
I heard he had
huge,
a episode about Kratom recently, which I was a little
Oh.
Yeah, he was
interested in.
pissed because they're trying to make it illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's at episode like 1108 or something like that.
Damn.
So there's just tons. But he had Kid Cudi on one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they
That's cool.
talked about. Well, obviously, Kid Cudi had like a drug problem,
Yeah.
and they
He
talked
went to,
about that. and-
Rehab for like suicidal urges. And
yeah,
shit.
and then they talked about. Kid Cudi talked about his DMT trip.
Oh yeah,
And it
I
was-
saw some tweets from him about
Yeah.
that once. What did he say?
I can't really remember off the top of my head. It was just
Yeah.
cool to hear like his like experience and then how it influenced like music.
Yeah.
But so I've always wanted to try it allegedly, and he was saying like you're not supposed to open your eyes, because he said he
Yeah.
opened his eyes and it fucked him up because he just like
I heard the same shit.
everything he saw was not real. Like
Yeah.
you know, it was affecting him super bad. But then I've heard other people say like, oh, you know, whatever.
Like yeah, it was when I had my eyes open and shit. I was just like seeing really weird shit, like rows of eyes on people and stuff. When I closed my eyes, it was just like crazy ass geometry. So I don't know. I do think closing your eyes is probably better for DMT trips.
Yeah. I definitely want to try it one day.
Yeah, it's just so hard to find like someone I used to be friends with had a hook. Now it's just like, well, I guess
Plus, I'm
if I'm meant to do it again, I will.
plus I'm one paranoid boy with stuff like that.
Yeah,
Especially
It
nowadays.
doesn't last long, so that's like good.
That's the biggest perk of it, I guess. Even though
Yeah.
I haven't.
Matt
done
was
it.
scared to do it when I did it.
Well, I'm not worried about like the actual like trip itself. I'm just worried about like who I get it from, because like
Yeah,
especially now, like I don't know anything about DMT, but like how it's made.
yeah.
I know
all
it's all.
drugs are kind of sketchy, except for
Yeah.
like weed. Like,
Yeah.
Well, nowadays like people are dying
You
because.
don't know what.
Yeah, but no one would put fentanyl in.
DMT.
See, and that's
yeah,
see, I
weed.
don't know stuff like that.
That's one
Yeah.
thing you're probably safe on. Yeah.
Fentanyl and Xans, though. You gotta watch out for
And
that.
like fucking everything. I knew like 50% of the coke stash in like
Yeah, it has
California
fentanyl.
was fentanyl spiked. It's because
That's
everyone's trying to
fucked.
make that China white.
Yeah.
And then there's like, have you ever heard of presses or presses?
presses
Yeah, we
like for
talked
what?
about that.
Well, it's like a
Like
pill
pills? Yeah.
called, and I didn't know what the fuck they were forever. And like someone was selling, I saw on Snapchat like, hey, selling these, and I was like, what the fuck are those? And I looked it up, and it's just like random shit smashed together, and it's like supposed to be ecstasy, but now they're like, they call them because it's not ecstasy. They said less than 10% is usually ecstasy. Then it's either coke, heroin,
It's a
caffeine.
mix of everything.
Caffeine.
Just random
that's
shit. They
whack.
just like take a little bit of MDMA and they just mash it with a bunch of other shit.
I've never fucked with MDMA. Like, I've been
Yeah,
kind
I've
of
never tried
curious,
that.
but
It's sketchy because like you never know what you're getting. So like
yeah,
that's like
I
I
feel
wouldn't.
the same way with acid.
Yeah, like
You know,
especially
I've done
like
a lot.
I wouldn't like if anyone wants to do ecstasy, I would say order. You can get test kits offline.
Yeah.
So I was
Same
like,
with
if anyone
acid,
ever
right?
wants to do it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like for most drugs, I would these days like fucking test that shit. Cause
Yeah. I've definitely bought some shit in the past where I was just like, this doesn't look that great.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes.
right. Well, it's time to try
Waste-
this bad boy out. Hopefully, I'm
risking
not.
my life for $10 here. Not gonna waste those $10. I'm
Right.
taking
Yeah.
this shit.
Hopefully, I don't little peep this bitch.
Yeah.
I just hope we get to a point
Rip.
in society where it's, you know, I could go to a store and buy, you know,
10
Hit 'em.
mollies, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like for real though, like I want to go get 2 hits of acid a day.
Like regulated.
yeah,
stuff.
like I know this shit's not gonna kill me. I know the health risks of this
It's
shit.
been tested and everything.
It's been
it's
tested.
actually what you're buying.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
and
That's what the thing about the dark web was, like Silk Road.
yeah,
That's why everyone loves Silk Road, is because like if you sold shit, it would have like a rating system, and if you sold shit, you wouldn't be able to sell there ever again.
yeah.
Damn.
So everything you bought from Silk, I never did. I was just there's a like documentary. Keanu Reeves did it
Oh,
about
really?
the it's on Netflix. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, like so you knew for sure what you were getting, and like it was kind of like, you know, like there's just rating and shit, so you knew, and then so everyone's like, yeah, it's much safer, like
Yeah.
because then you're ordering what you're getting.
That's
And
cool.
even the like chief of police in Chicago was like, ever since Silk Road came around, we had like it was pretty high, like 40% drop in crime because there was
Wow.
no face-to-face, you know, drug meetups.
Yeah.
So everything that's like,
They're
yeah,
shut
you're
down
not
now, right?
there. What? Oh, they shut it down.
Was it a long time ago or something?
Not too long ago.
It keeps coming back up because like, have you seen Princess Bride? Is that the one with what's his name? NP or no? DPR.
Yeah,
Judd
yeah,
By
yeah.
Roberts.
Yeah,
Is
Like
that the one with the?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
yeah, it was just like they called him DPR because like, you know, in the movie there was always been a Dread Pie Roberts and it kept switching.
Mm.
So that's how Silk Road was. The person that ran Silk Road, no one knows who fucking started it because it was always someone new. So no one knew the original, and so like when they arrested you, the dude that got arrested wasn't even running the website
Yeah.
at the time.
Damn, that's
And they
pretty
put
solid.
everything on him, and the government was sketchy. Like all the servers for it were in Sweden, so they illegally hacked Sweden servers to arrest this fucking dude, and he wasn't even part of it at the time. I think he was like a
God.
slight mod. He used to be like the one running it,
Yeah.
but at the time they got him, he had nothing to do with it. So I think he's still in prison for life, even though like they have no evidence to prove it.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, it sucks.
In American prison?
What's up, Cregan?
Yeah, I think so. He
And
said-
what's up, Get In There?
Get in there, said happy birthday,
sexy
Matt, you
fucker."
sexy fucker.
Who is that?
Thank you so much, whoever you are.
I don't know, but
Cregan, can I donate? I mean,
you can always donate.
you can always donate.
It's down below.
I would not be mad at you. I would actually be pretty pumped. So,
People were so nice to Matt on his birthday.
right?
Thank you guys. You guys are making my birthday good already.
Already.
Even though it's
already-
not really going to be in full swing till I like wake up in the
Right.
morning, you know.
I know. I remember when I got home on my birthday 8 days ago at night. I was just like I had a few gifts out for my parents. I was just like,
Yeah.
whatever. Time to go to bed, I guess.
The interesting thing about us is we were born 8 days apart in the same hospital, delivered by the same doctor.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
Same
That's
doctor.
weird.
Matt asked my mom who delivered me because he's
Yeah.
fucking weird. and it was the same guy.
Matt, I hope you die slowly in a fire.
That's pretty
Thank
weird,
you.
Cregan.
Dave is an asshole.
Who the fuck is Cregan?
And who's Dave? Dave?
No,
Oh,
he
it's
said hi, Dave.
Dave.
Cregan is crazy.
Well,
All right.
Freaking-
hope you donate now for that rude comment.
Yeah.
I actually am happy that they said that because that is something
I hope you.
like jail I think would be interesting.
You want to burn alive.
He said I.
Matt, I hope you burn in hell.
Matt wants to go to hell also.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't want to go to heaven if there's one. Seems
Yeah.
boring.
A bunch an eternity with people I
Yes,
hate.
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, did you hear? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Stop talking to me.
Forrest just walk around in like his silk robe and like people come up. Oh, how are you? Fuck off.
Just walking around like this with a 6-pack,
Yeah.
like throwing cans everywhere. Heaven's awesome.
You hear like people talk like rumors like, how'd he get in here? Well, weirdly enough, he saved 85 puppies one day, and God was like, "Well, gotta give him this one."
Now God said he can have whatever he wanted, so now he just walks around drinking shitty beer and calling us cunts. Man, if I could do an eternity of that, if God's real and that's what I get, I'm down.
Just calling all the angels cunts.
Yeah. Which one of you is Dave?
There is no Dave.
There's no Dave.
There's a Dave up in the comments, isn't there?
No.
Oh,
Cregan
dude.
just said hi, Dave, and then get in there just did Dave question mark.
Rewards? What are you talking about?
I know.
We don't have our bot on.
Here's a door giveaway. Sounds like shit.
That should be our first giveaway. We just send someone
The
a
door.
door.
Yeah.
The Topshelfers door.
Yeah.
This
Do you
Cregan
guys have to
guy-
pay rent for this place, right?
No,
Or
it's
no.
my
You guys
dad's
get hooked
office.
up.
So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's sweet. That's sweet.
This Cregan guy actually, I think he'd be a good guest on the show.
Right?
I
I
mean,
don't know. He seems a little like pissed at you.
he does, but
He wants you to burn.
Maybe he's
there are
woke.
people that come on this show that don't like me. That doesn't mean that they're exempt from being on this show. You know.
No, yeah, that's.
I heard Dave has beef.
Just tell him you're a vegetarian and you ain't fucking
Who the
scared
fuck
of him.
is Dave?
Yeah, who the fucking Christ is Dave? I've never heard of that motherfucker.
I know like 2 Daves.
I don't know anyone named Dave. I know of David Hogg of the Parkland. I know him. That's the only Dave I can think. I know Dave from
Dave
Wendy's.
East.
I know Dave East.
Dave
Alright.
from Wendy's. Dave's hot and juicy.
Yeah, Wendy's dropped a mixtape. Did you guys hear?
No.
Yeah, it was garbage.
Everyone below the guy to your left. Wrong website. That's we start streaming on that website next.
Yeah, that one's later on.
Salty Frank is back. He can take care of this ridiculous tomfoolery that is going on in here.
Welcome back, Salty.
Yeah.
I
Welcome
hope
back, Salts.
I hope whatever you're doing was
Beating his meat and
He was
injecting
beating his
insulin.
meat. He probably went to sleep for a little bit after.
Yeah,
He's
he
like, oh shit, force was.
caught me.
No, he told us that yesterday. Took a nap, put some good insulin in, and back.
Insulin? Is he diabetic?
Yeah.
Oh damn, it's.
I was told to go in here and ask for Dave.
Code for anal.
Who told you to go in here and ask for
This is
Dave?
turning into Brazzers real quick. Actually, Brazzers would have to have some girls on there. That's just
Shit.
Shit,
Well,
wrong stream. I'll be your Dave.
yeah.
I was beating my meat. At least you're honest about it.
But get in there. Thanks for coming in and wishing Matt a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Shout outs to you, man. Shout outs to the happy birthday.
That's word to get in.
Have
there.
a great one too. Get
Have
in
a
there.
Great night. Yeah.
Night, get in
See, the guys like that whether they're trolling or not, at least they're
there.
nice.
Yeah, they're chilling, kind of.
Call us Dave a little bit. That's okay.
Yeah, like you can call me Dave. Whatever.
I'll be
man.
whatever you want to be. Want to go on a date, Matt?
Oh shit.
You know, I'd love to, but I actually am not single, so I'm not gonna be able to go on a date. But you can ask one of these three fine gentlemen. If they would like to.
I'm down.
Miss me with that gay shit, dude.
Can we bring Dave though? Yeah, you can bring whoever you want to bring.
I'm out if Dave's in the picture. I'm not into just like polyamorous dates and shit. I don't want a date. I don't want it to be Dave with me. You know,
Yeah, it's not get in there, me
yeah.
and then Dave. Like,
Yeah, like.
Man, I was listening to one of Louis C.K.'s really old stand-ups. Oh my god, he's so funny. He was talking
great.
about like gay marriage. He's like, why the fuck do you guys care if these gay dudes are getting married? He's like, what if this is a slippery slope? What if someone wants to marry their dog now? He's like, fucking good, let him marry their dog. He's like, I hope he jerks off his dog too. He's like, it doesn't affect you. Who gives a fuck?
Right.
He's like, it's not like these gay guys are running around and raping you. He's like, oh, that. No, I can't say the word.
Yeah.
He's like, he's running the streets again, right through my jeans.
I like the one where I can't remember who said it, but he's like, the only people who hate gays are retards or people who think they secretly think dick tastes yummy. Those are the only people who hate gay people.
The funniest was
That's
how he's
funny.
like, just don't go to their wedding. That's not that hard, is it?
Right?
Yeah, honestly. I've never been to a gay wedding in my life.
Me
I've
neither.
never been to two.
I bet it's-
Not that I wouldn't, but I just.
I bet it's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
If it's anything like the bars, there's
It's
probably
probably not
coke.
that much different from
That's
just a
true.
normal
Probably
wedding.
depends on the
It's probably-
gays. Like, if they're
yeah.
like.
What wedding
gay,
isn't gay, though,
crazy
to be
gays.
honest?
Yeah, all weddings gay as fuck.
Shout outs.
I hated every single one of my siblings' weddings. I can't think of a good wedding I've been to.
Yeah. What's up, MX Dub? Welcome back tonight. Hope you're doing well. I like the Bears. You saying I'm a bear, or do you like the Chicago Bears?
What's
Diet Coke or
what's
Yoo-Hoo?
Yoo-Hoo?
It's like a chocolate drink.
Sounds like shit.
I'll show you. You may have seen it.
Have you guys seen that clown?
What did he say? Did you see the clown that hides from gay people?
That's weird.
Wesley, have you seen him?
Oh, Aaron, you haven't seen them?
No, I haven't seen him.
Interesting.
He got you. Because he hides from gay people, and you haven't seen him.
Oh,
It's a troll.
Oh, fuck that.
Rip. Don't worry, it got
Wesley
me.
fell for it too after I was like, yeah, we've seen him. And then Wesley's like, no, I haven't.
I was like, some clown.
I thought it was like another meme or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about no clowns.
Yeah, this is Yoo-Hoo.
Yeah, I've actually seen that.
Is it
But
like
I haven't
chocolate
tried
milk
it.
or something?
I don't know exactly what it is, to be honest. High fructose. Oh, well. Yeah, I think it's like chocolate milk.
Sounds like a fake chocolate milk.
So I'd probably.
I think it's
try
like
it.
I don't know. I've never had it.
Is it popular or something?
Yeah, it's like
I'm
kind of
pretty sure
old.
it's
Let's
popular.
see.
Dr. Pepper's group.
There's these kids.
Pretty
Let's
sure,
see.
yeah.
Kids high with. It's so funny if I can find the picture. There's
only-
these pictures of these two kids and what? Oh, I don't know why this pops up.
What the fuck are those motherfuckers?
But there's these two
Off-brand
kids
Furbies.
super stoned, and he's got Yoo-Hoo, and they're wearing like no shirts, and he's got like chocolate queso all over him and shit, and like it's hilarious. Like I've never been this high before. The one kid's like wearing a pirate hat, just with pizza and queso and Yoo-Hoos.
The only time I remember Yoo-Hoo ever even being like a reference was in Adam Sandler's movie Big Daddy.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, because I think he says something to one of the
Seen that.
kids like,
Is that the one with the Zach and Cody in
Yeah,
Is it?
I guess
it's
I
the
did see
Sprouse
that.
brothers that
Yeah.
play the kid
Yeah.
because
I
you know
didn't
when
even
they're
put that
children.
together.
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
it? Yeah, I have
That's kind of
seen
crazy.
it. Yeah.
I always viewed the kid as just some other.
One kid. Nope.
It's weird when you find out shows did that because like Full House it was both
Yeah.
Mary Kate and
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah.
And then they're never coming back for Fuller House.
They're way too popular for that.
Yeah, they're turning them down. Full House bags every year. or Fuller House. I watched Fuller. I've seen all this shit. Man,
Well, strangely enough, that those two were the biggest to grow from that show. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. And
What?
Now they don't even
John
look back
Stamos?
John Stamos was
Bob Saget?
Bob Saget didn't ever get big though.
fondly. Bob Saget.
Bob
was pretty
Saget's
big,
pretty fucking
but
big.
John Stamos is washed out.
Yeah.
John Stamos is pretty washed
Everyone knows
up.
who Bob Saget, but it's because Bob Saget's a stand-up
Bob
comedian.
Saget's
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why he didn't do
meme
anything.
as well
Yeah.
at this point.
It blew my mind. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first, because I thought because I watched Full House growing up.
You thought Danny Tanner.
Yeah, I thought Danny Tanner, and then I watched his stand up, and he's like, "And my dog licked my balls," and he's like singing a song. I'm like,
so
"Oh,
bad.
this guy's dirty as fuck."
Yeah,
I just
that's
love-
exactly what I thought
Yeah.
the first time I saw his
Yeah,
stand-up.
yeah, what the fuck? But I love Bob Saget in Half Baked, the Dave Chappelle one.
Oh yeah,
When
I've heard
Dave
he's
Chappelle-
funny in that.
Yeah,
too.
Dave Chappelle goes to like or it's like a drug anonymous, like because he says he's addicted to weed. He's like, Bob Saget's in the crowd. He stands up. He's like, addicted to weed? You ever suck dick for marijuana?
Yeah.
He's like, I suck dick for coke. It's just Bob Saget.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Bob Saget.
He really played the system though, because he was able to be a stand-up comedian that a lot of people knew
I
for
can
being
probably pull it
dirty,
up. I want to watch it.
but
Squeaky
also,
clean dad.
yeah, also get Full House.
And America's Funny.
yeah,
Some videos. Yeah.
Have you ever watched the interviews with him talking about on set on Full House? Oh, he is an
Oh wait, I've
awful
heard,
human.
I've read some quotes before where he says fucked up things about like the twins. And
Yeah,
shit, and
it's
just
so bad.
Oh god.
Hey, here's this thing. It's so fucking funny on there.
No. The only
so
time
weird.
he's in the movie.
It's just Bob Saget. It's the suck dick for cocaine.
He was on Hot Wings.
Who?
Bob Saget.
What's Hot Wings?
That's a show where
Did we feast or whatever, where they eat the wings?
Oh,
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about? I thought I was in my head. It was like an '80s
Oh.
classic movie called Hot
That'd be a
Wings.
great
Hot
movie.
Feast or Hot Wings.
I was like trying to think of like classic
No,
movies.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, the
The hot
first we
ones?
feast. Yeah, first we feast or whatever.
You
Yeah.
got this back.
He gets some really good people on that channel.
Yeah, because it used to be kind of like, it started off with like C-listers.
Yeah, and then it's like random, like, oh, that's kind of
Yeah.
cool. You got him. And then,
Like, you could see the progression of the show and how popular it got with the guests, because it started out people like, oh my god, I haven't heard this guy in like 10 years. And then it was like getting like random like,
Danny Brown.
yeah, like B-list like rappers, and then like B-list like fashion people, and then he's getting people like he just
DJ
had the,
Khaled.
yeah, he just had
That's
the
crazy.
he had the dude that was the Black Panther guy,
Oh, yeah.
Michael B.
yeah.
Turner,
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
yeah,
Or-
Michael B. Jordan, then yeah.
Yeah.
He was just on it, and then you had Post Malone, who's obviously really big right now.
Yeah.
He has
huge.
like everyone that fails the Hot Wing Challenge. What's it? Oh yeah, it was like the Wall of Shame.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think because like DJ Khaled only had like one or two.
Yeah, he fucking was weak.
I thought he had a picture of it, but
DJ Khaled's so weak.
Yeah,
in
he
everything
is.
he does in his life.
Danny
Yeah.
Brown is just a crackhead.
I love Danny
Me
Brown.
too, he's
Danny
hilarious.
Brown is my guy.
He does like the aneurysms too. Like he's like itching his arm like a
Yeah.
crackhead. I'm like, oh man.
I saw him live when I was on acid,
You're like,
and it was like his voice was just like.
yeah. A lot of people hate him. I fucking love Danny
I know
Brown.
a lot of people talk
Same.
shit. Like one time I was, I came in. Some guys were on here like reading music, and I typed in Danny Brown, and they were like 2 out of 10, and I was just like,
Oh yeah,
that hurts me.
Yeah,
Danny Brown is like a lot deeper of an
Oh,
artist
the
than
one
people
we were
realize.
rating music.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
was in
when
the
we
chat.
had Taylor on. And,
Yeah, yeah.
And then Taylor loves like old hair metal and stuff.
Yeah,
so-
shit that I would give like a. I wouldn't even rate.
It was an interesting. I thought it was a
It,
good.
it was fun, yeah.
Yeah, because I
In the
thought it was a
chat.
good idea to do that, because like no one in that room had same taste in music really. Like me and Forrest like a lot of the same stuff,
Yeah.
and then a lot of stuff we don't listen to.
Yeah.
And then Chandler has like a different point of view on like his music, and then we have Bird, who doesn't listen to much anything like
Like
new
his
age.
favorite rappers, Aesop Rock, and
Yeah.
And then we had
like so
Cool
super
backpack.
underground.
and then we had Jordan, who was the first time we met him, and he was Jordan Erickson.
Oh yeah.
First time we met him, and he also raps, and had like he's more
Yeah,
of,
I
like,
remember
an
I got
older
pissed at some
school.
of his opinions too.
Yeah.
But I, it's
Yeah,
cool.
Definitely a wide variety of music in the
Yeah,
world.
for sure.
Yeah.
We've had a wide variety of people on here.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, how many guests do you think you've had altogether?
probably like
40?
unique. Yeah, 40.
That's a lot, kind of.
That is a lot.
I wanted, right? I wanted to do when we get to 100. I wanted to do like a thank you to everyone, like
Yeah, that'd be dope.
like a one big post and have everyone's
Yeah.
name. Like,
You will get to that.
I loved how.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So at first, on Twitter, now you did the Kai one today,
yeah,
and I thought you were roasting him because you put his Facebook name, Casual Steckling.
oh,
So I was like, "Oh, you fucking roast!" I was laughing so hard.
wait, I did what?
Because it's his Facebook is like his actual name's just KAJ,
Oh, really?
and so I was like Casual Steckling. I was laughing so hard. I thought you were roasting him. I was like, oh damn, Kaya's name is that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was just funny.
I
thought-
don't have his normal one then.
Well, I just thought you roasted the fuck out of him. I was about to tag him in it. I was like, man.
No, I definitely didn't mean to do that.
I was laughing. I was like, oh, you got him good.
No, it's cool. Like, we definitely want to try and keep going and getting new people. We got some
yeah,
new guests coming on here
That's
soon.
Yeah,
It'd be
it's-
cool to start getting like I don't know how to word it, like people who are established in like fields,
yeah, like
Yeah.
someone who someone might know.
Someone
of.
who's an expert.
Yeah.
in
Right.
something, you know.
Like,
somebody
get, like,
who's
someone-
really qualified
Yeah.
to talk on this particular topic.
right? Like get
Yeah.
like a doctor who's
That'd be crazy.
something like that, or like get a historian, or get someone who's
Yeah.
like a big business guy. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. that
I
would be
imagine it's
cool.
just hard to get them to agree to sit down. And
Yeah,
just,
that's what a lot of
talk.
podcasts are, especially crime podcasts. They'll just get on somebody like either a detective or an attorney
Right.
or a prosecutor, just somebody who's like dealt with a case to talk about it,
Well, and I think too, once we get to a point of being like big, like where we're getting revenue daily that's enough for us to live on.
yeah,
It would also be advantageous for a lot of people to come on to like advertise,
Yeah, promote
Exactly.
themselves.
Totally.
promote themselves.
Yeah.
totally.
So I think maybe at that point that's when we'd be able to like get people like that,
Yeah.
someone who has like a private
Yeah.
practice who needs.
Exactly. I
you
mean,
know.
we think it's good promotion coming on here, but who are we?
Yeah.
Well, still, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We definitely we always ask people like, hey, do you have anything that you want to promote?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
'cause, I mean, it's
Sometimes like, no, don't post my shit on.
yeah. I was like, all right.
That's funny.
It's like, oh, shout outs to you though.
It's like, yeah, probably, especially girls. I was like, I probably wouldn't post my thing on the internet either.
Like, what type of shit do girls have? Like, pictures?
Well, I mean, like, we're like, you want to post your Snapchat or anything on
Oh,
here?
like their social media
Yeah.
shit.
And they're like,
Like that.
no. Like, probably fair enough. You just watched your or like trolls come in. Like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna post that. Like,
Well, see, and
makes sense.
Forrest and Jordan are pretty cool with giving their Snapchats out for the most part.
Yeah.
And they got some ball sack the other day from some
Yeah.
guy.
Yep, he sent me a picture of his balls,
Wow, how was
and then
that?
he donated us $5.
And then he donated $5.
He came in, was like starting to troll a little bit, and then we roasted the fuck out of him. He sent a picture of his balls and then donated $5. I was like, this guy's cool as fuck.
Very interesting evening.
Very
That's really
interesting.
weird. That's hilarious.
Yeah, because at first sometimes they're trolling,
Hentai.
but
Oh shit. Tentacle hentai.
Right, yeah. Salty's here for the tentacle hentai. But no, yeah, like the one thing like you were talking about with earlier, like the hardest thing or the thing that you find the most frustrating while you're making a mixtape is like getting everyone involved. For me, the most frustrating thing is I try to plan guests out for a while, and then they just don't even say anything and don't show up.
They can't.
Yeah, that's
Because like I understand like
well,
shit-
most of them don't even cancel now. They just
Yeah, they
don't
just
come.
don't.
yeah,
Just
like
let-
I'm
leave
totally
you on red.
yeah, I
Yeah.
totally understand. Like if like something comes up and you're just like, hey, I can't come. Like cool, 100%. Like
Yeah.
it's midnight on a weekday.
Yeah.
It's I get it, but like
At least tell you. Like,
you're right. we plan a week in advance, and the first thing I hear about you not coming is me like messaging at like 11 o'clock, like, hey, where are you?
Yeah.
You said you were coming yesterday. Now you're not here. Like, it's kind of like, oh, because it leaves us in a shitty spot. Because like me and Forrest have told everything we can tell about ourselves.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, so
It's
not
like, so
yeah. So not having a guest, all we have to do is like riff off news. Like, and,
Yeah,
you know,
it's gotta be tough. Does that happen pretty often?
Uh,
Bailing, like once a week or more.
yeah.
it depends
There's some
on-
pretty crazy news you have to talk about sometimes. Though.
Oh, definitely. Like,
Sometimes that helps, but that's why we have our random shoe on head episode.
Oh yeah.
Because we were just hanging out in here, and then all these random dudes showed up, and they're like, "Put your shoes on your head." And I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Okay." So we did it, and then
then it led to a
that got
Discord
real
call.
weird.
And like these guys are like 100% like they were role playing hard as fuck that they owned a business that ran on shoe on head, and we were gonna go to Dubai. It got weird.
God.
It was getting weird as fuck.
So it's like, okay, what the? Me and Wesley after like, what the
You've
fuck
had
just
some weird
happened?
nights.
Yeah. That might be still my weirdest night we've had. There was one
Yeah.
recently, and I can't remember.
Yeah, I
what
saw
it
the
was.
thumbnail for that, and I was just like, I should watch that. I don't know what's
It's
going
funny
on there.
because I watched like I started. I was like, oh, this one. It started out normal, like we were talking about
Yeah.
sports or news, like just random
Yeah.
stuff we go to when we don't have anything. And then all of a sudden these dudes showed up, and then it got weird from there.
It's entertaining. Like I
Yeah.
thought it was entertaining to do, but like it was just the most random thing that's ever happened.
Yeah, totally.
Because I had to go online and like look up what this whole shoe and head thing was before I started doing it, because I thought maybe this was like something like weird.
Yeah.
But it was just like people would troll. They started with trolling cam girls, where they would go on and they would donate money. Because like if you go on like a cam site, you donate money for them to do something sexual. They would go on there and donate just so they would put their shoes on their head. So I guess there's a bunch of videos of cam girls just with shoes on their head.
Yeah, I can show you the pictures. They're pretty funny because they're all old pictures.
Yeah.
But it's like, just chicks with shoes on their head mostly. Just like, it's either Twitch, see.
God.
Or just streamers, like,
Just guys.
Oh
Guys
shit,
and girls.
that guy's evolved.
yeah, he is. He's got it.
4 shoes.
But yeah, they would just come in and make them put shoes on their head.
That's entertaining.
Who's this guy?
That guy's
Who
making.
would pay him to put a shoe on?
Yeah.
That's what I wanna know.
What the hell, James Harden?
Uh,
Shoe beard?
Yeah, that's
Shit's
weird. That
crazy.
has to be Photoshop.
That's fucking strange. Then we found out Topshelfers are top shoe head experts. Oh, salty. We're not experts.
I mean, they said we were.
I sure wasn't.
No.
I would like to think so. Just too much flattery. Shoe on head experts. Like that's in our. I'm gonna put that on my resume if I apply for a new job. I've been told I'm an expert in putting shoes on my head.
I would like to see that interview where like the person just got your papers and like tapping on the table. So, gotta ask you, what is shoe on head? And you just go like a whole
you just take
15
off
minute
the
tangent.
shoe.
I just play the podcast.
Yeah, let me show you something. We got tickets to Dubai.
Man, I wish.
That'd be so cool.
It turns out
That'd
it's a
be
real
crazy.
company, and they're like, "We're gonna send you to Dubai. You guys are real good at memeing."
Yeah, that'd be dope. It was just low key a meme company.
And I'm like, "What?"
I'd go in a heartbeat.
too.
Oh yeah.
I'd go and have
That'd be
all
crazy.
those rich Dubai fellas make me do weird shit for money. Hey, go in that cage with that tiger. How much? 10 million. All right.
Yeah,
For sure.
I would do it.
I would do it.
10 million, yeah.
I'd like to
I'm
think-
gonna
There's
fight
not
for my
much I
life.
wouldn't do for $10
That's
million.
exactly what I was just thinking. I was like, what wouldn't I do?
He just pulls out his mouth, suck it. Okay.
All right.
Can I see the 10 million again, sir?
Yeah.
All right.
I know, sometimes guys say like the crazy shit, like, I wouldn't suck dick for like $100,000. It's like, you do it for $5,000.
Right. I'm sitting there like, fuck, man.
It's like,
Or our friend, who I don't want to say his name, but he's like, I would probably do it for $100. And we're like, we all know you do it for free.
Yeah, we're like, you pay to do it, probably. Get out of here.
don't fucking lie. We know you.
Yeah, like, yeah, I see that too. And I'm like, man, if someone walked up to me and they had like $5,000 in their pocket and they're like, it's going to take 5 minutes, man. I'll
Yeah,
bet.
you're like,
All
that-
right.
That is some good pay.
Then
Yeah.
Wesley will be on Pornhub.
Some good hourly
2
pay.
days later.
Oh, God, yeah.
That would suck. But the whole recording thing changes that whole scenario 110%.
Yeah, the recording, I would need at least, like,
At least 10.
Oh man, like everyone's like, "Do you Wesley do a porno? Just you sucking dick?"
Oh
Yeah.
god, that'd be crazy.
Hey man, get the single rack. I'm down.
Yeah.
That may be just what this podcast needs.
Hey, all I'm saying is we know two fellas who did some stuff on the internet
Mm,
and
yeah.
tried to give them shit for it. They were not taking it. They were like, "Hey, we got paid," and I was like, "Fuck, all right, you did. I guess I can't really say anything."
Right.
Like, hey,
Like, I mean, it's a common name. Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
It was pretty gay, if you ask me.
there's some-
Yeah, I saw that video too, and I was just like,
You're pushing limits
not,
there,
not a
boys.
good look.
yeah.
Two gym boys.
Yeah, gym boys. Oh, fuck. I
Oh.
completely forgot that happened.
I wonder if the other kid that was involved in that, if that's how he makes, like, because like,
Oh, yeah, it was that really rich motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it.
because I understand what good people look like. He's a good-looking kid. He's ripped as shit. Like, I'm sure people would pay him, like,
Yeah.
especially old creepy dudes.
Yeah.
Do you think that's just his
yeah.
fucking job, and he just makes tons of money?
I don't think he needs a job though.
I
Yeah,
forgot
isn't his
family's
family
stupid
just-
rich?
Yeah. They
Maybe he needs
I've
something to be
really
proud
heard
about.
good things about that family, to be honest.
I don't know any of them. I liked the kid.
I've never met
He was
him.
really nice.
I don't know him at all. Just seems like everyone likes to talk shit on him, but like everyone talks shit on every.
It's
rich-
because he wasn't
rich
very
guy, so-
bright.
Oh, is
he
that it?
was-
Very.
Yeah, he was.
Wait, is he the older brother or younger brother? When
He's
Older.
middle brother.
around middle. Yeah, I forgot there was an older one.
Wait. T?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a very nice kid. I liked him.
Yeah. I never met him.
You know what?
I never really talked to him either, but he was
Respect
never
the hustle,
mean.
man.
He was never mean to
Yeah.
me, so I can't talk
Yeah, it's
too
like-
much shit.
You're cool, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, we're 2 steps away from doing it myself. So I mean,
Yeah.
if someone comes in, hey, you guys want to make a quick 10 grand? I'll be like,
But if they ever came on here, you're goddamn right. I'm gonna ask them about it.
absolutely.
So how
you
was
have
that?
to.
Yeah.
You absolutely have to.
They
Like,
just
put your-
walk out.
that's fine. That's great content.
Yeah, that's
yeah, like okay, we had our first walkout on Topshelfers. The guests.
It would be the second.
Oh shit! Someone's walked
really?
out.
Yeah.
it was a
What
weird
happened
night.
there?
There was more circumstances that I won't say for the reason for the walkout, but someone showed up, and I think he psyched himself out on what he was doing, and he may have been a little under the influence. And we started getting everything up and running, and then he looked up and saw himself, and I said something like, "Oh, haha, like, you know, we're gonna have like the 8 people watch us," you know, joking around like we don't get many views.
Yeah.
And we started it up, and he's all like, he starts like laughing. He's like, "Well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and call this one now," and like, and it got like really awkward. I thought he was trolling me.
Yeah,
like-
we didn't know what the fuck was going on because he was acting like he'd been here a while.
Yeah.
He's like, "Thank you guys for your time. It's been a lot of fun." And we're
Yeah.
like,
Oh wow.
we just literally.
We're 5 minutes.
Is
into
that
this
posted?
No, we took it down
we
because
took
it was
down.
super cringy.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to watch.
You
Oh
should
my
send
God.
that to us someday. We
It's
would-
deleted. It's
Oh,
gone.
no.
Yeah.
We were like, "What the?" Because
Was
I was
someone
just.
you guys knew or just like
kinda.
He
high
was like,
school?
we'd never met. It was like
Yeah.
one of our guest friends wanted to come on.
And like I follow him on
That's so
social
odd.
media, and I think he's hilarious. So I was like, "Oh, that's gonna be a good guest." But
Yeah.
like even he brought his friend, and who we didn't know was coming, and his friend was even looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
His friend's like, "Wait, what? We're leaving?"
And his friend ended up staying.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Only one of them left.
Yeah. So his
Oh.
friend stayed, and then he took an Uber and left. But we found. I'll tell you after the show, like what was going on. But
that sounds insane.
It was like I was just sitting here like, I think I was like super hungover and stuff, so I was just like, "What the fuck is happening?"
I got real mad.
Wesley was pissed, and I thought we were like, "Oh, Wesley's gonna beat this kid up."
Were you like raising your voice?
Oh yeah, I was raising my voice. I was
And the stream was still going.
yeah, I was getting real mad because I
I
thought
wish I had tuned into this shit.
I
man.
thought he was trolling. Like I legit thought he came on to troll us.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
you know.
Like,
Like-
don't waste our fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Like you know.
You can get the fuck out of here.
But there was other. Yeah, there was.
And I'll be looking forward to hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It was weird. I was just like, what?
shout out to him if you ever watch this. Come back.
He wants
Come back
to.
and stay this
He
time.
wants to.
Another one of his friends that I've met one time that I told you about. He's like, hey, I'm gonna try to work out something with him, and I'll hit you up, and we want to come on and talk about stuff. I was like, okay.
I'm down.
Just at the time, you were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know what was going on. Because he was like seriously acting like he was like,
Here for like 3 hours.
and then he started laughing really hard. We're like, what the fuck is going on? And then he went outside, and then Chandler was here. Chandler was talking to him outside, and he's like, hey, don't worry about that, man. Like, if you're uncomfortable, it's fine.
Yeah.
And he's like, uncomfortable. He's like, what, about the name thing? And he's like, what do you mean the name thing? Like, he was just saying stuff to Chandler, and Chandler was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That sounds like some crazy shit.
Yeah. His friend was cool though.
Yeah, his friend was
We never met him.
He's like,
Like,
I'll stick around. It's chill.
Didn't even know who he was at all, and he just stuck around. Like, I was like, "Do you want to stay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm about it. Like, I came over here to do it." And we're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, all right." And
He was super cool.
yeah, it was great. It ended up being a really good podcast.
Yeah.
Definitely.
At least it was able to turn out all right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds crazy as fuck.
Yeah,
funny.
because if we never found out what was going on, it probably would have just been me and Chandler West like sitting here like, what the
Like,
Yeah, it would've
okay.
been
So, what now?
Kind of like how you and me started it out.
Yeah, I started it with just me and him here sitting on the
Yeah.
same side.
Aaron was
Yeah, I
in
was
the
in the
bathroom.
bathroom.
That would be funny if it was just the whole
Chandler and-
podcast and you guys just sat next to each other.
That's what I was telling him. I was
That's
like,
exactly
one of these
what he
days
said.
I'm gonna sit next to Wesley.
That'd be so funny.
Oh god, but yeah.
I think we really dropped the ball on the April Fool's one. We should have probably done our idea.
Yeah.
We were gonna have 2 girls play us, and then have 2 guests on,
Oh god, that would.
and then we would just not been on the show the whole time.
Oh wow.
I think that would have been way fun.
But you didn't end up doing it.
No.
Did you have like girls in mind?
Yeah, I think we had 2 that would for sure have done it.
That's cool. That would have
Yeah.
been great. Next year you'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might just do it randomly.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
like,
just do it on like some summer night or some
Yeah.
shit.
it's
Just,
like a fucking Wednesday and people tune in. Like,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Exactly.
They're wearing our clothes, like, or
you get
not
like
like our
way
clothes,
more
but
followers overnight.
Probably.
I was like, okay, I guess you guys are taking this spot. We'll be on
We'll be on our
daytime.
way. Yeah, you guys can have the nighttime. Have you guys ever thought about doing it? Like Twitch streaming? Like maybe doing like your music live? Like how you go through the process? There's categories for
I
it.
haven't really ever thought about it.
Yeah, I don't know, it might be
personally,
cool,
but
like,
yeah, we should try
I just
it.
don't feel like anyone would care. But I mean, of
Yeah.
course, that's like
That's
How
it
everyone
always is,
feels, yeah.
you know.
Because you can do it from your phone.
Yeah.
So even if you guys just like set up a phone, like while you guys are like not even really paying attention to it, but
Yeah.
just streaming it, maybe people would just come like
Yeah.
watch to see the
Yeah.
process.
yeah, just see what we're up to.
But what we do love is coming on the Topshelfers and talking about our rap and rapping our raps and just everything related to that. We love coming on Topshelfers
Yeah.
for those
We love having you
reasons.
guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like hearing about the process too, because like obviously, I think a lot of people are fascinated with music,
I don't really
Yeah.
know what goes into it. You know,
Yeah.
everyone just hears the final product. So
Yeah, true.
and you guys are taking the step that I think, because like, I'll be honest, like I think SoundCloud's pretty flooded.
oh,
Like,
totally.
you know,
totally.
Like our Facebook's been growing quite a bit,
Yeah.
and like
What do you guys have on Facebook?
2,500 people on
Oh,
the
shit.
like friends, and then the actual page for Top Shelf.
Oh yeah, because you have the user type.
Yeah. And both of them I post the same shit.
Yeah.
So, but
What's the like page at?
like 180.
Yeah, we're at like 100 something, just
Yeah.
barely. But we also paid for some little boost.
Yeah.
Promotion. Yeah.
But like I would say probably like 300 of them are local DJs or SoundCloud.
Yeah, there's so much. shit
And
on SoundCloud.
like I've listened to some of them, like, and there's like you could tell that there's no like they're doing it for like the wrong reasons.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
just
most of
want
it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've heard the worst music of my life on SoundCloud,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
it's the only way if you're like trying to do anything and you don't.
It's-
have a
yeah, it's
budget,
definitely a good
it's
place
the
to, you know,
only way
Yeah.
to
These
start.
days.
it's a good place to put your music, but yeah, there's just too
There's
many.
just like a connotation when you say like, yeah, post it
Yeah.
on SoundCloud.
Which
It's like,
sucks.
SoundCloud rapper
It does
is
suck,
a
yeah.
bad term. you
Yeah.
know, but
Yeah.
You just have to make. the
Then
most
there
of
have
it.
been so many SoundCloud rappers that took
Yeah.
off. Like
Oh,
Chance
for
started
sure.
on SoundCloud.
Oh yeah.
Um,
yeah, it's a good hosting site. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It almost went under a couple months ago.
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
And
That-
that's why I
that
started
happened.
posting everything on YouTube. I was like, I don't want this to be lost forever, even though no one sees us on YouTube.
Still, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but what I was gonna say is you guys are taking the next step because not many people anymore actually do mixtapes.
That's true.
Like
Yeah.
outside of people who aren't fully established, like
yeah, people
actual.
just drop a bunch of singles.
Yeah.
I
Drop a
think
bunch of
that's
singles.
because of the amount of work that goes into it.
Oh,
Yeah, like
We're
it's really hard to
discovering
just
that.
have like we're sitting on some songs right now. It's really hard to just be like, hopefully
go
when
on.
all of the songs come out, they're like this one. Like,
Right.
it's just,
Right.
I don't know.
How many guys were you shooting for again? How many songs were you shooting for again?
10.
You think it's gonna be like 10 to 11, maybe 12
Yeah.
or something like that? Yeah. We've got quite a few things that we're thinking.
We have
about,
three.
so.
We got 3 completely ready last night,
Yeah,
right?
3 finalized, and
Hell
then
yeah.
a ton more we're working on. So,
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this then:
Yeah.
what goes into do you have a thought process for the layout of the mixtape? Like, is there like a reason like song 1 is in song 1 slot and like song 2 is in song 2 slot? Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, I would say so. And my thoughts on that is that that's more important on an album than it is on a mixtape.
Okay.
But even on a mixtape, it's still important. Like the track that we're going to put first on the mixtape, it's first for a reason.
Right.
It's first
Yeah.
because the production is very eccentric.
It's a beat we
out
actually
there.
bought. Well, you
Yeah.
bought.
Right.
Not me.
I bought the beat, and like it's just to catch the listener's attention, I guess.
Right.
And there's all that also applies to the last song. You know.
Yeah, even though
You
it's
gotta
a
have
lot
a first.
chiller.
You gotta
Yeah.
have a strong first song,
Wait, what is the
strong
last
second
song?
song, and strong last song. The last song is the one we're gonna have a super helpful comment.
Oh right.
I believe.
Yeah, that one's a
So,
lot chiller.
Yeah, we've got features on the project.
Yeah, we paid for a couple
so,
features.
Hell yeah.
That's cool though.
My
'cause-
fucking
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend raps on that shit.
Yeah.
And, that's interesting.
She- Yeah, but I know I declined a freestyle last time on here. But if you guys ever wanted to offer one again, you know,
You're welcome to do it anytime.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask though, first what's your guys' process like? Is it like, do you write first or do you write for the beat? Like, do you hear a beat and then write the
kinda
music?
I
different
would
for
say it
both of us.
depends. I would say Aaron in particular is doing a lot of writing all the time. But for me, I'll hear a beat and then I'm like, oh, I want to write over this, and then so
Yeah.
I'll just start writing over.
Yeah,
it.
I just like have shit hit me sometimes. And I just open up notes or whatever, and like I have like a little notebook too.
Yeah.
But sometimes if I'm trying to like, if I'm like, okay, I gotta get some lyrics going, and I don't really have anything, then I'll sit with a beat and kind of try to figure it out.
Right.
But I don't know. It just kind of depends on how inspired I'm feeling, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and definitely because like I think inspiration hits you at the weirdest times.
Yeah,
does.
like I'll just be doing something really shitty, and I'm like, damn, that's a pretty hard line. But
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure Forrest can attest to this, but like when I used to work, so I work with him now 1 day a week, and then I used to do it more like like almost a full time type of thing. But like that was when I always got my inspiration for shit.
Me too.
Is like
Because you're sitting there like, because we just clean. It's a cleaning company.
oh, okay.
It's like we clean banks and stuff. But so like most of the time, like we're just, no one's around, so you're just
Yeah.
listening whatever podcast, music, just like,
Yeah.
vacuuming whatever you're doing, and so basically you're just like just by yourself, just cleaning, thinking about stuff. So
That
Yeah.
sounds chill.
you like think like, oh, like yeah, like if you're making music, write down lyrics, whatever you're doing. You're like,
Yeah.
I gotta make sure I write that down.
yeah, because I've had to because I write fiction like for fun.
Oh, do you? That's cool.
And two of my stories that I've finished, I came up with while working for him because like it was just like because it is a job where like once you get the fastest routine down, it's just
Autopilot.
it's just
Yeah.
it's just going and doing it. Like it's not
Yeah.
like it's just you do it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have headphones, like I used that job sometimes as like almost like a meditative thing because like you could just turn everything off.
Yeah, just
your
zone
body's
in.
gonna do exactly what you need to do. Like it's
yeah,
not.
sometimes like I like get done emptying garbage or back and I'm like, shit, did I do that?
Yeah.
Like, and I can't remember. back, it's
Absolutely, yeah.
crazy. So like, yeah, I've it's my dad's company, or my grandpa started it, but so like I did it when I was in high school for a while.
okay.
So like I've been like 7 years of my life have been working. So like now it's just
You're super used to
I don't
it.
even think about it. I just
Yeah.
show up and
You just
my body just works.
That's weird. That's how I felt when I worked at McDonald's and Starbucks. Like I would just be like making drinks and shit, and I'd just be like, damn,
Just
I
on
don't even.
autopilot.
I
Yeah.
can't even believe I'm doing this shit.
Yeah, no, I think the whole process of like just creating stuff in general is like I like to hear about it because
because it's different for every creative
yeah,
process.
absolutely. Because like I know that like you know a lot of people who write music like they'll even carry around like a notebook on them.
Yeah,
you know, and then
I do that.
That's what he does.
usually-
I should do more of that, but I haven't been doing that.
It's nice though with phones too because like
Yeah.
I'm working on stand up right now
Oh, that's
Oh,
dope.
yeah.
because I want to go do like a
I
little.
think that'd be dope. I would definitely
Yeah.
check that out.
Yeah, I would too.
So like at random times like if I start thinking of something that I find funny like I'll just write it down in notes or like
That's
Yeah.
cool.
you know because
That's really cool.
Yeah, I like the idea of that.
inspiration hits whenever.
Yeah.
Are you gonna spit, Matt?
I can pull up a beat. Do you want me to pull it up or do you have one?
Yeah, if you guys can go on YouTube and find this guy Vernie Mac, he's the type of guy that we really like to spit over.
Is it V?
Yeah, VERNY.
I failed type. There we go.
Sorry.
Like that?
It's two words. Vernie, MACK.
Oh, there we go.
Make sure the stream can hear the.
We got to make sure that we have one that we can really vibe to, you know.
Yeah.
But most of his beats are very.
We'll find a
vibe.
beat and then I'll put up the. I'll click this one and then go from there. Hey, why are we up there?
Yeah,
This one? You want to do this one?
I think I could go over this one.
Okay,
Could you?
let me turn up the.
I think I could.
Okay.
Let me do the desktop audio so they can hear the beat.
The beat. Okay.
Do it there. Let's make sure. Yeah, they'll be able to hear it. So whenever you want, they should be able to hear it.
Okay. I'm a grasshopper leaping from leaf to leaf, on tree to tree, channeling energy on top of an unmatched frequency.
Yeah, beat change.
I leave the earth, but only once in a great while. I have a fake smile to try and hide the ultimate denial of change. Yeah. I'm taking my chances like an escape from a great white, and I'm a helpless seal on the run without the option to hide. And then this void envelops me. Time stands still and sucks my soul up till I'm like garbage sitting in a landfill. I plan bills so I know when to pay 'em. The fentanyl dealer next door, I hope they rate 'em. I don't make deals if they include an ultimatum. Got my own Bali leaf. I think you caught me eating on the crater. The botanist inside of me knows that the world is ending. Clay Aiken told me the messenger is soon to be sent. If I'm the kindest rapper, think I deserve a ribbon. If you know I'm section, expect me to cause a schism in a prison with prisons, newly written victims of crimes that never couldn't even been tormented. Yeah, mid section. Brains. Shout out to Talent too. Star Valley Crew.
Shit. Yeah. Woke up, all I think about is little troops that rattled in the bottle. Lately Adams Aristotle said I couldn't do shit because they're ringing in my ears. So I dismantled the statue, fuck the ancients, they grab my gears. Go ahead and take the advice. A lot of people probably wish I'd shut my mouth and be nice, but I've been emptying myself, your bitch was steaming the rice. So many I said so many fucking times I empty myself and then I fuck. Sometimes I fall asleep and miss my damn slice, and I don't even know what's going on. Got no Condoleezza Rice to take care of my shit that I'm handling. Matt's doing all of this shit. We might as well panhandle. I don't know what you're thinking. I'm doing it. I'm not a vandal unless I'm putting up stickers on the stop sign, bitch.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'll go one more time. This beat's pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Staring at my reflection up in the pond. You know I'm section ran for election but never won. And I'm no fun, think I lost my sense of humor and a lot of tumor, and I'm not a baby boomer. Chuck Schumer spread a rumor that I like to brag and fucking smoke blunts till I am passed out on the couch. But I'm not a grouch, I think you like my attitude. My life involves beats, rhymes, and all of this music. It's easy enough to make a difference when you're rapping on tracks, but who will come to counter and catch you when you start to fall flat? I know my geography, but maybe just not the whole map. I know what to turn the wind to flat. Yeah, I forget my lyrics sometimes, but who cares? Yeah, I'm saying more like who dare. Yeah, Aaron, you got anything else to say? Cause I wanna hear you spray that lyrical mate.
Yeah, founder of the valley, ain't no Martin O'Malley. In fact, I suggest you call me Donald when you are around me, and that's far from an endorsement. So hold your fucking horses to clown me. Horoscope bitches astound me. Sipping on the planet, heard the juice is running out. I'm not trying to fix it, bitch. I never been a scout, and the fossil's been implanted by the Elohim, I doubt. Shit.
Yeah, I guess that's probably our little freestyle.
Oh yeah, guys, that's dope.
It's so crazy because like you can definitely tell, because like I've listened to a lot of like shitty people, you know, especially nowadays because there's so many of them. It's so cool to hear people do it live that you can tell who do it often.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can definitely tell the difference.
Yeah.
True. I mean, even though we did fuck up a lot. Just
Well,
now, but
That's freestyle.
Yeah, like it's.
If
I
I
think
tried
that's
out, I'd
part
be
of-
like, masturbate because it feels great. Yeah.
I think that's the part of freestyling's charm, though. Is like,
yeah.
you know, it's coming now. It's not just
It's off the cuff.
yeah, you know, it's not necessarily a. I feel like if you listen to someone who could freestyle for like 5 minutes, either they're a god or they wrote it.
Yeah,
You know,
for
and-
sure. A lot of people write their shit. Like sometimes I just say shit I've written just when like I don't really have anything.
That's
to
Right.
It happens sometimes. Yeah.
And like I heard
yeah.
this story once of Biggie. I think he was like with Diddy or something, and like Biggie was just rapping, and like Diddy fell asleep, and then when he woke up, Biggie was still going. That's just so dope to me. Like,
That's cool.
It's because like once you get to that point, basically, you don't need a rhyme or like something. You just they're
yeah,
so good their flow. They can
yeah,
just
exactly.
talk
like,
about like just us talking now, but they're
Yeah, you know how to mold words into perfect harmony.
Yeah.
it's fucking crazy.
Because I look at it as like I think a lot of people should look at rapping as like a trade, like a lot of because like once you build it up and build it up and build it up, you can do shit like that.
Yeah,
Very, very few people are born with it.
True.
Like I mean, I'm sure there's people who like can just do it naturally.
yeah. People who are just like born up on. I mean, raised on so much. Like,
Yeah.
Fucking Jay-Z and Biggie and
I
shit
think
like
it
that.
makes a difference.
Yeah.
But for
Like,
for
I
most
listened
people,
to
it's a lot
hip-hop
work.
till I was fucking 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Right.
I caught on like a year after than him. We're both way late.
Yeah,
honestly,
we're
but-
just fucking white boys.
But the fact of the matter is, if you guys have only been really listening to rap, for like 2 or 3 years, plus,
to be where you are now, like,
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
fucking crazy. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's cool.
if you guys stick with it for a long time, it's gonna be big for
Yeah, I
sure.
hope so.
That's the hardest part though, like for like music or like us, it's just time
just
thing.
any type of entertainment. It's like
Because you never know,
God,
like
you can't force people to check
No.
your shit out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
post all you want.
all it needs is like the one person, that like is
Notices it.
somewhat influential. Like
Yeah,
one
someone who
person
can
hears
kinda
it and
put
they're
you
like,
on, yeah.
oh shit.
Exactly.
Salty Frank said, I thought that sounded great.
Thank you,
Thank you, Salty Frank.
And I'm sure, like with you guys, like us, like the difference from us being like big could be one night.
Yeah,
So if there's a night where we're both like, could be the night that
Yeah.
some big dude comes in and loves what we're doing.
yeah. Like
You
you,
know?
never
Just
know
a-
who's gonna hear your shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like
Yeah.
we're talking about, because I mean we have a lot of people who are regulars now, but all the regulars are never on at the same time.
Yeah,
So if we had a night like a Saturday or a Friday night where we had like somehow all of our regulars are on and
Yeah,
wanting
'cause-
to watch us,
yeah.
that night we would have probably 50 people watching live, and then everyone
Yeah, we
would
have-
see 50 people live, and then
what's this
More
shit?
people
Yeah.
come in because Twitch is all like popularity. So like
Right.
Yeah.
how many viewers is how like high you're up on the page. Like you'd be on the front page. It's like we have 259 followers. Like it's not that much, but if we got like like you said, 50 of those to come in one
Yeah.
night. Because it's usually spread out. Salty Frank's here every night. Savage is here a lot. Nico comes in now, but like we have other regulars that are here a lot, but it seems like they're all different nights. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
on whatever people's times are. But
so literally it's like he's saying, like Forrest is saying, it's a consistency thing.
Yeah, for
Because
sure.
I think we're at the point now where we've done this for 3 months in a row. Like we know how to talk to people.
Yeah,
We know how to
you
keep the
definitely do.
awkward silences off. Because like I've watched other podcasts where they're they're
Sharing
starting up, and like if they're not playing music, there's times where they're just all kind of like waiting for
So,
someone to talk to him, or you know, and
you
you're like,
guys are very good at avoiding that.
yeah, we try to. Like I think,
Yeah,
like,
I try,
There's a whole
like, to
bunch of
talk.
shit you guys can bring up.
yeah, you know, we can always just ask like a random question, and hopefully that leads into just tons of conversation.
Yeah,
you know,
and it usually does, at least in our case.
yeah, and I would think most people, like, very rarely I can think of where there's been like moments of like,
Well, I was watching the funny thing though, and it depends on like my sobriety too, which is hilarious.
yeah,
Because like, you know, I've been drunk, like pretty drunk a few times, but like, you know, if I have a few beers, it's not like I'm drunk, but like
Yeah,
I'm just talkative.
chilling,
yeah.
So then, you know, that helps. Which like if I get too drunk, it's too much.
It's fun for me.
Because then like people are talking and I'm like I'm constantly thinking of stuff. So I'm like, oh yeah, and then
Yeah, I get like that when I'm drunk. Or if I'm
Yes.
fucking with the Addy.
Yeah.
It makes me just.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I don't do fucking Adderall anymore.
yeah, I don't like it either.
It's just
it's garbage.
like I hate the come down and I hate how it just makes you like. One time I think one of the first time I took it, took way too much and like my emotions
You
were just.
definitely took way too much.
Dude, yeah, you drop so hard off at the end too.
Yeah,
like, like once you
it's-
come down,
I
like
just feel like
you
want
feel like
like,
asshole and like
The world
sometimes
is terrible.
most stimulants like I can't do like I can't do stimulants these days because like if I do like it brings my like I was on anxiety medicine for a while and like
Okay.
I'm good now and like I'm over it, but like it brings it back for some reason. Like 2
Yeah,
days
I
later
definitely
randomly
know what you mean.
I'll be like,
That
oh,
shit
God,
lingers
like,
in your
That's
body.
interesting, like because like if I fuck with Xans or something like that too much, and then like I smoke weed and I start to get like super paranoid, like how I did when I first smoked weed, like like
Interesting.
drugs and the way they affect each
Yeah.
other is so weird.
it's like especially when I'm driving, like so like a day after stimulants I'll be driving like all anxious, like am I in the lane, like on the freeway all nervous and stuff. I was like,
Yeah, I
what
know
the
what you
fuck
mean.
is my deal today?
Yeah.
I have a lot of memories driving like that too. Like,
Yeah. It's like I need to relax.
Yeah.
I'm all sweating.
You know what sucks for me is like on the topic of driving, I have anxiety when I drive with other people now too because of a car crash, and it like I try not to show it, but like
That's kind of like when people are
Like
driving.
a car crash you've had in the past? or
yeah.
something?
So I was driving up 1500 South, and this lady literally just like swerved and hit me
Oh, fuck.
like head on, and like I wasn't like I was just driving like
Yeah.
you know.
Not expecting that at all.
So like if I'm driving with certain people who like, I get like what.
Just I wasn't expecting that at all.
What?
No, that's just what he said. I was like,
Oh.
you're just like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. If I'm driving with certain people who like to ride like really close to the yellow line, I start getting
Yeah.
like really like shaky. Like I'm like, oh.
yeah.
'Cause it's
People
like,
are always bitching about my driving. Never gotten a fucking ticket, but driving ticket, like
Yeah.
traffic ticket, but people say that my driving's like so crazy. Like I ran into curbs and shit.
curbs happen.
You've gotten better.
You know?
Yeah, I probably have gotten better over the
When you
years.
were in Woods Cross, you were a garbage driver, I'd say. But
It's not that bad. I failed my first driving test with.
you remember when
Rick
Sandy
Linder.
Lane is like, I saw a green car drive by and almost killed me.
Oh yeah,
And it was
Fuck
you?
that. Yeah, it was me.
I have to give shout outs to Forrest though, because if there's anyone that I ever like feel 100% comfortable driving with, it's him. He's like
Yeah, I
Just
remember
wherever we're
the first
going.
time I hung out with
It's the only thing I'm good
Forrest,
at in
it was
life.
like a certain night where I wouldn't have wanted to drive. You were driving like a kid.
That's when I had the Dodge Neon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't have that anymore? I remember that now.
No, I don't have it anymore. Yeah, it's gone
He
now.
disappoints Kanye with his car.
Yeah, I have the RAV4 out there now. Just like Kanye said, what the fuck you rap for? To push your fucking RAV4? I'm like, I'm sorry, Kanye!
You failed your road test today, Salty? That sucks.
Damn, that is fucked up.
Keep trying, dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
failed
Yeah.
mine too. Second time's a charm.
First time I just got so nervous and shit. Yeah, I was with there were some douchey ass kids in my driving group, and I was just like, I don't want to be taking this test with these people. Fuck this.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, I think I got lucky. I had a lot of driving experience before taking it. Except
I didn't have too much.
Yeah.
Who are your driving instructors? Do you remember?
Mine was Mr. Moore.
Oh God!
I had Pierce.
Get quiet now.
Get quiet.
Everyone get quiet.
I loved Moore. He was so stupid.
I never even had him.
He said some weird shit to my health class. Like, I always remember this one time. There's like this goth girl in my class, and she like the health textbook got to the subject of like sexuality, and she like raised her hand and was like, "Why doesn't this textbook explain like how like guys and guys have sex and like, girls and girls?" And like, you know, Mr. Moore is just fucking hick ass old, and he's just like, "Well, I do not know. I like he was pretty cool, but he's like,
That's good.
I didn't write the textbook. Like, I don't know why they don't teach that."
Well, that's
That means
But like
so.
for a second, I was like, "This is gonna be so bad." Like,
That mean hilarious if he just starts getting on an anti-gay
yeah,
rant.
like, that's fucking
Yeah,
going
he-
straight down.
Yeah.
Like that.
he just starts dropping bombs in the middle of class.
Yeah,
He just goes,
like,
"Whew,
shit."
miss me with that gay shit,
Yeah.
class."
Looks at it now. Get quiet.
Yeah, now get quiet. Listen up.
Did he do the thing with the quizzes? Where-
Yeah, the personality quizzes or the
Just quizzes in general. Because when I had him for health, he would go up and he would be like, "All right, we're going to take a quiz today. The answers might be the ABCs backwards. All right, let's take
oh
a quiz."
God, I don't remember that.
he would do it like for all the quizzes.
That's wild.
And I was like, oh, I got 100% in that class. Never missed 1% because everything he just told us what to
It
do.
was funny. I slept so much in that class because I had it first period.
Oh, I remembered too. Do you remember Sammy J?
Yeah.
And there was one other of her friends. And they would sit there and like go up to him in the middle of class and like take pictures with him and shit. And like sit on his lap kind of.
Oh,
Just like
God.
teasing him?
Yeah, I think so.
What assholes.
Yeah.
So we're like, hey, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
he was
I like
fucking
this.
him.
That would be the shit.
Go, Mr. Moore!
Right? Mr. Moore's just got a hog on him and he's just taking the old high school poon. Damn, Mr. Moore. I can respect that.
Mr. Moore. That's not someone I expected to think about today.
Right? We're at 2 hours, so I don't know how long you guys want to stay.
Yeah,
We
2
could
hours
dig
is
now.
probably a
It's
good
kind of
point to
long.
end it. That's 30 minutes more than we went last time.
Yeah,
so.
so-
Yeah.
It's been great chilling with you
It's
guys.
a good one, yeah.
as always.
Absolutely.
Call that's a good
Let's
one.
get your SoundCloud dropped
Oh,
in
yeah.
our chat.
Oh yeah, we're
So that
I'm
way.
just gonna pull up the link.
Glad we could get a rap in there today.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's good too.
Thank you.
That was a K, right?
no, it's a C.
I don't know why I thought it was K. God, my racist thing was coming at me. It's KKK, right?
What's your guys' favorite track that, like, we can close out on this and we'll
Okay.
take, like, what's the favorite track that, like, personally that you guys have created is your, like,
Oh man,
favorite?
That's probably
Like
gonna
that's
be
out right now.
Yeah.
That's out right now. I don't know. I'd say my favorite song
Actually, watch
we
this.
have that's out right now is a song called "The Ecosystem's Dying."
Yeah.
What would you say?
What's over here?
Fuck, that's a hard question.
So I'm like,
I do like the ecosystem is dying a lot.
Yeah.
What's the other one I like a lot? Do you know?
I don't think you like "Floating" as much as some.
I like floating quite a bit.
Yeah.
Floating that's the one that hit 1 million. That's a pretty
Yeah.
good song. And yeah, I like those two that you mentioned a lot, and
Yeah.
I like the Oak Leaf Omen. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Oakley Falls
Has there
is
been
good.
one that's just been a disaster to, like a disaster to
Several.
go through creating?
Several.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Mostly
our
the early
first
ones with
few-
Morgan.
Yeah, with Morgan, he can't rap to save his life,
Yeah.
there we
and
go.
it was,
Do
like I was just writing all the lyrics for him, and
Mm.
he just like couldn't stay on beat. We were doing everything one line at a time. Like if you've seen Straight Outta Compton, where it shows Eazy-E like doing like
Oh, yeah.
one line, and they go back and do one line.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally how it was.
Yeah.
So
Except he just got worse and worse. with
yeah,
every take.
he would get
Like,
frustrated, so it would take like hours and hours. But
Oh, shit.
he's not in our shit anymore, so we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
But
So who's all in it now?
So now we've got him, me, the Hunt brothers, Nathan, Ivan, and Hunt. My girlfriend Faith, she's in the crew, and this guy Talon, he's my uncle. He's like in his 40s.
Dope.
he
he's
does all
in
his
the
art. For
He
us.
did this art, yeah.
And he's done a lot more art, and
He
Oh, yeah.
he does some writing
a
too
little bit of
for
writing. So
other, not
for
us,
other
not for
members.
us, but for
Other
other people.
members.
other
Well, I
members.
wanted to ask you about the art because I was like,
Yeah.
that is pretty damn unique. So I was like, did you guys find that? So your uncle did it.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And so that's partly why we invited him into the crew, and he gladly accepted. You know, he lives in North Carolina, so he is in the crew by way of correspondence. But
That's where
I've
Salty
never
Frank's
met him,
from.
but we
Yeah.
talk
Oh, really?
about- Oh, Salty Frank's.
Shout out
from
North
there.
Carolina. Lots of
Yeah.
people there.
yeah,
Yeah, but everyone that's watching, I pulled up the window on the screen so everyone, that watches on YouTube later can, because in case they can't see the link, so everyone can check it out.
And if you're listening to on iTunes for some reason,
It's Star Valley Crew.
iTunes. It's Star Valley Crew on SoundCloud. Make
We
sure you
can
check that out.
we can try to remember to
Drop
post
the
it
link on
on our
iTunes
iTunes.
as well.
yeah, sure.
So everyone check it out, you fucking cucks.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for that promotional boost.
Oh, yeah,
That was
absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah. False Planet, May 11th.
Yep.
Yeah,
Keep
but
coming.
these guys will be back again for sure. And
Absolutely.
Definitely.
thanks for everyone watching. You guys know the fucking routine. Follow our social media, subscribe on
Yeah,
YouTube.
scroll down. Go hit those social media.
If you don't follow us or subscribe on YouTube, I'm gonna come to your house. I'm probably gonna
Oh, you're
I'm
do
gonna
what?
abuse you.
use you.
I need to do that too, because I'm pretty sure that I'm behind on
There's
that.
certain
Yeah,
words
unsubscribed
that
them all. all that
Yeah,
shit.
I saw your lips.
I know, I
moving,
saw that.
and then I saw the brain clicking like, hey, I can't say that.
Oh yeah. But,
Abuse you. All right, Dad.
all right, but everyone watching, goodbye.
Have a good night. See you later.